For reference for how stupidly priced most of the movie theaters around me are, I could buy the special edition Blu-ray disc for cheaper than I could see it in the movies most of the time.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, there's my cup. I was like, where the fuck's my water cup?
Badoop.
Cade, call out. Oh, we can go a little late if you want to tonight. Obviously, I'm not working tomorrow, and I don't know if anyone else is, but...
I am.
I am, but I start work at 6 PM. My time.
Okay. Well,
So.
then, Shira, are you able to go late, if at all?
I start work at 9 in the morning.
So, no. Okay.
So yes.
I fucking hate you.
What?
I'm so
Stop
confused
bamboozling
right
me.
now. I'm so confused right now.
It's okay, Dan. So am I, but sexually.
Listen, the answer is I shouldn't, but I'm going to. And I'm gonna hate
What if
myself.
I make you be? What if I make you be responsible?
Can't begin without you.
If you try to make me responsible, I won't be, and I'll
Are you just
stay
gonna
up later.
fucking? Say you're just gonna sit there and scream, "Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me."
Yes, exactly. No, I'd probably just stay up with other people.
What? So you would cheat on me?
Yeah, to be fair, I've been staying up to like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Every day.
I stayed up last night till about midnight so I could get my
coming,
money clear. He's coming. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
God,
like
this
he
is-
just woke up or something.
I hate how all of you, like most of you, Cade doesn't actually, and I don't think Dan does. So actually, it's just Shira now. They're always online.
What are you talking about?
Like, I never know when you're actually at work or not because you're always logged into Discord.
I've had myself offline for like 3 days.
Today. No, you...
I don't know if it changes when my phone's open or not, but I technically always have myself listed as online.
Yeah, I should still always be online. I'm literally on my phone. Even when I'm at work recently, I've been on my fucking Discord talking to people.
And Al was just offline. He just went online.
Yeah. He's been online for a few hours, and if he's been asleep, that means his fucking... He's just been logged into Discord for a few hours. Because I thought it was weird when I looked earlier that he was online, but he wasn't in Discord. I was like, that's really strange for Al.
Yeah.
Because he basically lives in Discord.
We didn't level up last week, did we?
No.
Okay, I thought so.
You're not going to level up at all, ever again.
No, we're a while away.
But I need my sneak attack go.
Yeah, why do you think I'm not letting you level up?
Let's sneak attack.
But no.
Why do you fear the rogue? It can't be because of Dan and Casey, could it?
How can they
Gee,
fear the rogue because of me? I'm not a rogue.
Yes, you are.
A rogue.
You're technically... I mean, you're a rogue class.
I'll be right back.
Alternate classes do technically have a base class, and the ninja's base class is rogue.
Lord.
I love
Just
just
like-
how bullshit fucking Ninja comes in.
It seems
Here's this
pretty dumb.
environmental hazard, and here's how I get past.
It seems... I don't know if I'm just, like, really inexperienced at... Like, if my just inexperience as a DM is showing or something, but it seems really fucking strong.
Oh no, I agree, it's ridiculously strong. But the weak side to that is my AC, although it's pretty high, I can't take
Yeah,
many
that's-
hits.
So that's the big problem with... That's one of the big problems with... Hold on, micro 1 to 1... Okay. That's one of the big problems with dex-based characters, like dex-based marshals, is their AC plummets pretty heavily compared to, like, a fighter, because it's like... You can only wear so much armor. A fighter at, like, 20th level with, like, +4 plate mail is gonna out AC you like a motherfucker.
Yeah. But I've been finding fucking Jira as fun as hell.
Yeah, it's
Especially
gonna suck
now
when he
that
dies.
I'm trying to make him come more out now as well, since he would have got more used to the group at this point.
You gotta come out of the closet.
Oh, look
So
who
less trying to
decided
heal him,
show up.
like stealing himself away and nothing.
Let me just get my teamilies because I need to eat because I'm starting to
Let's have
like.
a look. Yeah, we're like just over halfway through our level at the moment.
Yeah, this one levels slower than Rise of the Rune Lords, Cade. That's why it feels like you guys are like groggily leveling. Because Rise of the Rune Lords is designed for fast, if I'm not mistaken, and this one uses medium.
But your mom's used to fast, not so used to medium.
Fuck you.
Only if you buy me dinner first.
Okay, so last time, if you guys will recall, you had
You were
done a few
extremely,
things.
you were extremely mean to my pupper.
I wasn't mean to your pupper.
Yes, you were.
You deserve it.
Dude, that was it. What the fuck is going on right now?
I love how long it takes for you guys to.
No, I saw it when it was on like the 215 and shit.
Shira just gives me more reasons to bully puppers every day.
Remember, I'm also playing Minecraft. I was waiting, so I couldn't see half of this stuff.
Oh shit! Hold on. I'm sorry. I need to go grab some fucking antacids.
How did
Jesus.
you actually do that again? I need to remember.
And for me being late, you can blame Ilya
Why?
because he didn't call me.
Yeah, well, you used to call me on my cell phone.
I mean, he shouldn't have to call you. We do this the same time every day, every other day. You know what I mean? Not every day, but yeah.
You can't even build an argument.
Shara,
Yes.
how do you do that again?
You hold down left click to do the thing like this, and then you
Yeah.
hit right click while holding. You hit both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yes, we
Sorry.
may do this every Wednesday. However,
Ooh.
Ilya is one of the few people in this group besides William that actually has my cell phone number.
I don't.
My
New
direct
phone,
cell
who
phone number.
dis?
Here, please.
Considering you were texting me earlier
I have a new phone.
I would.
since 4 o'clock.
Listen, I'd yell at you all day, but you don't trust me with your phone
I'm
number.
scared to let Shira have my phone number. I don't want to imagine the things he would PM me. Like, directly to my cell phone. I'd be at work and I was like, oh, that's a big dick.
To be fair,
No, look at that furry porn.
listen. You're
Sure
not.
no,
You're
sure
not.
yes.
You're only half right, but I don't text people that I even have their number, so you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but I feel like you would specifically text me for that reason.
I mean, now that you've told me, yes.
Please stop this. You're gonna crash my roll 20. Like, my roll 20 already lags like fucking
But I
crazy.
gotta fill the rest with numbers.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go to another map to
There we
grab you guys because, okay. Because I actually have the proper map for this now.
Hold on one sec.
Remember last week I was bitching about the map?
Yeah, you was reusing stuff.
Yeah,
I'll be right
because
back.
for some stupid reason it wouldn't copy. For real?
No.
For Rosies, apparently.
Yeah, I was like, is he serious or? I was about to like laugh at him and go, huh, you serious?
That's how. Yes.
William, what
He's
time are
super
you
serial
coming
right
over
now.
tomorrow?
Say we were eating by 3 probably.
3:30, probably closer to 3:30.
Probably come around like 1:30ish.
Wow. I see how
Wow,
it
where
is.
was my invite?
I mean, you're more than welcome to come, Dan, anytime.
Dan, you're invited to go to my dad's house and just hate everything. And be
Your
angry
invite's in
all
the
time.
Atlantic Ocean, Dan.
That's-
Who knows? I may be over there at some.
I want
And
to
if you
find a
can
time.
even-
I want you to like. I want to set up a time, like maybe a convention or something, so we can all meet up.
Funny
I hope
enough,
that
that's
you get on
exactly
it.
what my FC was talking about.
think
Like
it would be
legitimately that exact thing.
I think that'd be. I just figure like an FC, not an FC, not an FC. I figure a convention would be a very good time to meet up. You know.
Yeah, like mine and Rob's reasoning behind it was because that way, if there's like a couple of people who don't really get on with, though that might be a problem with us. But I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
if we'd be like, but with my FC, there's a couple of people that don't get on too well or can be really depressing at certain times. So if you want to just walk away and have some time away from them,
Yeah, exactly.
got
I mean, it's
perfect
always good to have
opportunity.
options, anyways,
Yeah.
regardless.
It's just one of those things. But we thought it was a good thing because also a convention or something like that would also 99% of the time be something we're all interested in anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like next year, for Landon, since we couldn't do a bachelor party since it was so short notice, I'm gonna try to take him to Gen Con, which is basically a tabletop convention. It is literally a convention just for tabletop gaming.
Oh Jesus!
And I was like, dude, that sounds so cool. Can you imagine 4 days of just doing nothing but experiencing new and interesting tabletop games? It's literally a dream come true for me.
I said the same thing to your mom last night.
I'm so sorry that you had to spend time with my mother.
Yeah, it was a new and exciting
I've
time.
heard the conversations with his mom. He doesn't like talking to his own mom.
I love my mom and everything. Don't get me wrong. I just
Especially when she sings him happy birthday.
yeah, she called me to sing me happy birthday, and for literally
That
like
was
5
great.
minutes, I was just like, stop.
Oh, all I
Stop.
can hear is
Stop. And
happy,
she's
let's
just
stop
still
this.
singing. I'm like, please stop. And she just
you.
keeps singing. I'm like, please stop. I'm gonna go.
I don't know you anymore. Please, how did you get this number? Who are
She
you?
just kept singing, dude. She didn't want to stop. She was determined.
It was great.
I know. We'll turn into spiders. What? Remember that spider that you guys had to fight recently? And Casey was just like, nope, 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 nope.
hmm
That was fun. Should do that again.
I was the only one that was okay with that spider.
I was not okay. I was happy when Landon wanted to burn the building down.
I was not. That's why I wanted to stop him.
Yeah, and he was like, when him and Bodhi were like, we're gonna blow this up, and I'm just like, I don't really know how to react to this.
But face it, without the way we all are, we wouldn't have had half the random shit that's happened to us. Wouldn't have had Casey running up a tower and killing herself.
I don't remember. Did you guys even know that there were spiders here?
You said roll for initiative. I remember that.
Oh, I just said roll for initiative when we ended, didn't I?
hmm
I mean, it's safe to assume there's spiders because there's a, I don't know, web covering like everything around you.
Yeah, I think you said about like the web and everything, but
I think I just had you guys like, I said there's web everywhere, and now roll for initiative, and then we ended.
yeah, and we didn't actually even fucking roll for initiative. Now look back at it as well.
Your mom didn't roll for initiative.
Your mom's guy.
This is fun.
What?
This mod.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's half teaching me this shit because I don't know mods, as you know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't you haven't been playing modded Minecraft for like fucking 20 years.
No, I played normal. I'm the weirdo that just sat there playing normal. Was happy with that.
Well, this looks like a fun video. How many
Quite
toilets
complete.
does it take to stop a 50 cal bullet?
What? Who would do this and why?
This channel I watch sometimes called Demolition Ranch. He like tests out different guns. It's basically FPS Russia, except he's not a total faggot.
You can't say that on live stream, kid.
Are we on live stream?
Did he die? Yeah, she was streaming. Did he die?
Yep.
I wonder if he had to go do something with his family really quick. Well, in that case, I'm gonna eat some motherfucking tamales. Ho ho ho! Where is Nito Chris? There she is. I don't think this will be enough to max her. I only have like 4 cards. I have more than 4 actually.
Oh.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Well, you fucking better be, dude. I'm
Fucking
so upset.
wow.
I'm gonna rip my own dick off and eat it live on my own live stream.
Look. My mom called, okay?
Do you know what the best
I'm gonna
part
rip my
was?
dick off, alright?
Why are you drawing this kind of stuff on my stream?
Oh, I haven't moved you
So-
guys. I'm an idiot.
So, Shira, do you want to know the best part about all of this?
What?
Both me and Lydia were like, wait, is he actually serious with that be right back? Or was that just like a joking be right back? And then you didn't answer.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, I was serious. Like, we just started, and then Grandma Carol going like, "Your mom called." I'm like, "Oh."
You should have said, yeah, well, your mom oh, wait.
Oh yeah, well your daughter called. Wait.
Or you get punched.
You should be like, oh, yeah, well, your mom... Oh. Oh, yeah, well, your daughter oh, shit. Just insult your own family on accident is what I'm getting at.
There is a
Your mom-
B11S party, and it says trap party. Help me clear 0 chests. I'm the ultimate trap, so
No, you're not. We're in a group with Shira.
Ah.
Ilya is like the trap.
That's about a
No.
skirt trick.
Well, he is a
She is
trap
skirt
insofar
trick.
as she has a skirt trick.
I still remember, like, when I first started talking to you guys, that was, like, one of the first things I was curious about and, like, kind of scared to ask. I'm like, what's the skirt trick? And then you laughed, and I got a little scared.
Then
Yeah,
he
he was
laughed,
like-
and I got more scared.
It was really funny because he was like, so what's the skirt trick? And I was just like, and Kate was like, what are we laughing at? He like gave that nervous chuckle. He's like, what are we doing? What are we laughing at, dude?
so dude.
Dude.
So, stop right now, Shira, because stuff's about to happen. So, last time you guys had came to this wood, you think you can see what looks to be a cabin up ahead of some sort?
Kevin.
It looks like a little
And
box
there's spider webs kind of covering all the trees going through the pathway. And we ended with me saying, everybody give me an initiative roll so we can just get to walking. Let's get this game started. You guys excited? You feeling good?
I'm not.
Second, apparently I have to disable stick.
Well, Shira, that's not allowed, so I'm gonna need you to feel good.
Friends not feeling
Because
good.
you guys are busting right now, alright?
Busted make me butt.
See?
I don't feel like I'm busting.
I'm feeling like busting, but Fen's not.
Scar.
Fen, in fact, is not busting.
And...
Let's see if I'm busting.
Hey, I got decent.
I am definitely not busting.
You ain't even done it
And I forgot to click on my character because we changed that.
It's fine, don't worry. I'm putting everyone in right now. Not 189.
Wait,
And then
why can't I
Roth
click on
goes
my...
there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, so
Yes.
at the top of the round is Kieran.
Where's the monsters?
Yeah, I see.
I never said there was monsters. I just said roll for
Yes,
initiative.
Yes, you did. We were
You
surrounded.
showed the spiders
Yeah.
and the human spider thingy.
Uh-huh.
That's why you had the picture of the
They ran
thing.
away.
Good. They should.
No.
I don't actually remember. Did you guys pass your perception check? Because they were supposed to be stealthed.
Yeah, I think a few people did.
I don't remember.
I don't
Last
think we
thing
did a
had was
perception
knowledge
check.
engineering
No, we did.
and
I think.
Alright, let's just fine. You guys see my fucking spiders.
knowledge perception checks.
Oh yeah, there was
I made a
perception.
pirate joke.
Does a 21 beat it? If so, then Kieran sees it.
Let me find my stealth checks. Yes. I rolled
Does an 18 beat it?
I rolled a 4, Dan.
Oh, okay. So yeah, all of us fucking saw that.
Even
Yeah.
with my juicy bonus.
Even
What is my
Frothgar's
bonus?
7.
Yeah. Throthgar sees nothing.
Oh yeah.
But Brutus saw it.
Alright, so, I mean, I don't know why I thought you guys weren't in combat yet, so,
Yes. Fantastic. Thank you.
That was some great timing. Just hear Zachary in the background and then
Hi, Daphne.
Did you say great timing? I say bad timing because apparently I hadn't muted the Minecraft yet.
Oh, I think of
And I
his...
also got the villager noise, the sound thing of the
Wait,
ding ding
ow.
ding
Who
music.
was that talking in the Batmobile? Was that Pat's mom?
Yes.
All I think of when the music kicked in, family time extreme. Alright, so first up on the list is Kieran. You see two giant spoodermen looking at you, and then this creepy fucking, like, humanoid, like, creature that's walked is purple, but its face is like a spider, and it has these sickle-shaped claws.
oh my god, it's Man Spider.
Man Bear Pig.
What is it? Spider Cop.
Spider Cub.
Picture earlier was great.
Huh?
That picture earlier was great.
I know, right? He's like, I don't have the words to explain how happy this is making me.
So, what do you do?
Your mom.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, well, I see a 27 above me, so I wasn't sure.
I already took that, but then Shira came in here and was just like, oh, by the way, you don't get to have fun.
Well...
Sorry, Ilya, there's this thing called rules and you have to abide by them?
Excuse me, there's a thing called consistency.
I
what do need to
consistently
roll
don't follow
for
the
that?
rules.
There you go.
And I consistently try to look for ways to break.
Joe,
What?
knowledge check, which one?
This is Dungeoneering.
Dungeon. Oh, maybe that's what we were rolling at before, because I was last thing it was Dungeon check.
Yeah, we saw them, then we rolled a dungeoneering.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, Dwogal's the only one who knew what it was.
Yeah.
And he rolled a 17.
What was it again? Because I don't remember. And I didn't keep
It is
it
a-
apparently.
It is a Etter cap, which is basically a, like, it's this horrible aberration that is kind of, they kind of just build a lot of traps, and they usually are very, like, solitary creatures. They only really hang out with other spiders.
Okay. Alright, I know what Dwoggle was calling these things.
Scary AF.
No. Trap masters.
Okay. So
God,
I'm
these
assuming
things
then
are fucking...
hostile monster is hostile then.
Its mouth clackers angrily as it looks at you.
It quackers.
It clacks.
Oh.
Not quacks, clacks.
I'd say this
Rattle me bones!
is getting into some man bear pig territory.
Rattle me bones!
Alright,
Poo poo.
I'm going to shoot it in the face.
Which
You
one?
try to hide, I shoot you in the face.
The big quarter-size token there.
The one
Give him a
that
shooter.
the one that doesn't look like a spider.
A 26 against my monster. Fuck you, Cade. As your arrow flies out and it hits my poor Ettercap, it cries out in pain and just says, "Why? Why does it hurt us?"
I don't believe it.
Eridan. And that was said in common.
Little do you know this thing was friendly. I just wanted to give us some tea.
I don't know the way it's talking. I'm pretty sure it has the one ring.
It's got the one something.
It's got the one pump jump.
At this point, I'm gonna presume as such, but can I just sense motive to see if it truly intends to? I mean, it probably does now, but
Sure, go ahead.
to hurt us.
You can roll a sense motive to see what you think about it. You think this is a spider.
That thing wants to do spidery things.
You're pretty sure this is actually Spider Cop.
Well, they're ugly and they're in my way, so
They are exceedingly ugly.
come up here and I am going to power attack it and completely obliterate this fucking thing.
But
Or not.
no, the
Or
fuck
can
you
stab
ain't.
yourself in the
Oh
Give me that D52.
dick. You curve it down and stab yourself in the dick.
Pretty much.
Roll a D20. That's
Every
how
time
many
I see
times you
that-
did.
I always think of the fucking scene in Gamers 2 where he's like about to backstab this evil grimoire, and then he rolls the 1, and he's standing there dramatically, and then stabs himself in the gut.
boy.
And
I'm
falls
gonna
over.
make you
You're like,
regret it
"That's-
by going to the
that's
bottom of the
impressive."
list.
8, 7, 6. Okay, that's a melee weapon. Oh, eat dirt. You fall prone and are blinded for 1d3 rounds. Fortitude negates. So roll me a fortitude save. The DC is the AC of the creature, so roll a fortitude.
Damn, I thought he was about to just let us up what the AC was.
Yeah.
So you still fall prone, but you're not blinded, which is the big thing.
At least I can stand.
But now you're gonna get spider fucked.
Hrothgar, you
I
saw
had to
Eridan
fuck.
run up and this spider
Trip
dive
in the
out of the
dirt.
way and sweep the fucking leg. A maneuver you didn't think a spider could do, but then again, this spider is honestly as big as Finn.
Huh.
Yeah, these aren't small spiders. The two spiders are each as big as Finn, and then the Ettercap is like the size of you.
Well then.
They're quite large and quite terrifying.
I'm gonna charge this one here. I'm gonna smack
Oh
it.
no. Oh no.
Right in the dick. Are you mounted right now?
Yes, I am.
Fuck him up, boy.
We'll see if he's mounted. We'll see! Fuck!
Fails the mounting check, falls on his ass. Bruce
Fuck!
rides off into the night, thinking he's on his back.
Okay, so you hit my poor defenseless spider,
I don't believe you.
and
Yeah.
he lives, thankfully.
just lift the club up from the spider and just start skittering up. How is that thing still alive?
It's like a cockroach. The spider's gonna run over to Aridin and try to bite him. He is prone, so he gets a little bit of a. He's prone and he's flanking, so he gets a little bit of a bonus. Oh, I don't know. Does a 27 hit?
Absolutely not.
All right, so I guess I miss. No. You take 6 points of damage, and I'm gonna need a good old-fashioned fortitude ironi. God damn it! Stop this! Cease!
I was literally about to say, like, well, you know how the last one went.
I said cease.
The sad thing is that my fort is my strongest save.
I know it
And
is because you're Marshall.
And because I also raged in there, and I went higher.
Dwogal.
So, which was the one that sure just hit this one here, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
one in the. Yeah.
Oh.
I should put dots on my enemies to make it easier.
Especially
for you
when they
to
look
identify.
close to the ground. Yeah. Was it the other campaign we had a problem with one of them because of that sort of thing? They
Yes.
just blended so well. Yeah.
That's also the reason I started drawing lines on pretty much all doors in the games.
Because we couldn't see the doors.
We're like, is that a door?
My high quality maps. Were
literally,
too
that
good.
was every other question.
Yeah,
Is
every
this
door
a
was like,
door
is
here?
this a door? And I was like, that's a wall. They're like, is this a door? And I was like, I'm drawing lines on all the doors. I can't take this.
Walking into a barrel, is this a door?
Yeah, Casey or Dan would just sometimes walk through a wall, and I'm like, how did you? Is that some sort of rogue power I don't know about? And they're like, is this not a door? No, rogues, that is not a door.
See, this is why you gotta use that map
butterfly
maker and make your own good maps.
The maps look really good. It's just for some reason the guy who drew them all, he drew doors the same color as everything else in a really weird way.
That's fair enough.
So you said that I know exactly what these things are. So
You're
I know-
assuming these are big spiders. You know the other thing is an ettercat.
oh yeah. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna do easy.
You have 30 feet of movement, don't forget.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna walk over here and I'm just gonna fucking slap this thing with my axe.
No!
I'm just gonna, Drogo's just gonna occasionally come running over and go, I got it! And swing his axe straight down on his fucking head.
I refuse! You were denied!
The elf falls down. The giant charges in, and my axe.
Well,
Fails.
Oh shit!
well,
No, we gotta use the
Well-
second one, unfortunately.
my poor little spooter. My poor Franklin never saw the light of day.
Did it explode?
He's pretty dead. He had 2 health left.
Drogo's gonna realise that he'd moved up there a lot faster than he usually would have. Like, I got
He's like,
fast.
"Oh,
I knew my
fuck."
training would pay off from all that and wood.
Alright, so you guys killed my poor defenseless spider. He never did anything to any of you. Just stood there in his home with his kids. His kids
He
live
kind
here.
of attacked me.
No, we didn't. This one's done nothing. You attacked him.
You said
He
he
kind
did
of
like
attacked me.
a drop kick maneuver that not drop kick, low kick maneuver that tripped the.
No, Aridin swung at him, and he dodged out of the way and tripped Aridin. It's like a, fuck you. Don't try to hit me, you big old dummy.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have done that. He should have just kind of let me hit him.
Fucking murder hobos. Fen, what does the doggo do?
What does the doggo do?
Please don't eat your microphone.
Cade?
Doggo bite.
You get a minute.
So panicked. Also, I just realized that Dan look of the natural 20 followed by the natural 1.
Yeah, why do you think I
Oh
was?
no.
Why do you think I was joking around saying like, oh well, we gotta use the second
Finn,
one.
Finn does not connect with his bite.
You tried your best, and that's all Jesus asked of you.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck, I gotta really step on my game now. Alright, so this Ettercap is gonna start. His face, his mandibles clack together, and he shoots out a web. Does a
Go up, go.
13 hit Throthgar's touch AC?
Let me check. Touch AC. What was it? 13.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so let me just look at this. What is the check? Hold on, range of 50 feet, range of man. Okay, so you are entangled.
Entangled.
Yep.
Is that a little debuff thing that I have to put on?
Yeah. So entangled means you are kind of stuck where you are. You move at half speed, you cannot run or charge, and you take a -2 penalty on all attacks, a -4 penalty on dexterity, and if you don't care about casting spells.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
should
cool.
make that the token.
So my dexterity that was already super low.
Yes.
Also, wait, wouldn't the slow not matter because it's on me, not Brutus?
I don't actually know. That's a good
Mounted
question.
combat is weird.
How does entangled
Because he shot it.
work on a mount? Pathfinder. Alright, here we go. Mounted Cavalier. Somebody asked this exact question.
Because like I'd assume it only entangled me and not Brutus, but if I'm wrong, I will apply to both.
I think it would kind of depend on who it actually hit. Because, I mean, it could have hit you or it could have hit Brutus, either
Yeah.
way.
Well, it hit me, I guess.
And if you're entangled, that can maybe, like, make you fall off of Brutus.
Yeah, exactly.
So you wouldn't get, like, all your mounted bonuses and such.
Technically, you can't charge.
Oh, that's dumb.
Because the entangled condition inhibits your movement, and the facts say that both you and your mount charge when you make a mounted charge. Therefore, you cannot charge to make a mounted charge because you're entangled.
So what if I just like fall off of Brutus and have him charge?
I mean, you could easily do that if you want.
I don't know if I do that. But so the condition is only set to me though, to throw that.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so, and then he is going to skitter off and make a stealth check to try and hide in his giant web of spookiness.
Not the spookiness.
And fail miserably.
Oh god.
I gotta get my ruler out. So he skitters over here, face clacking in the wind. And it's Kieran's turn.
Concerned about it running away, but I'm more concerned about the fact that there's a spider still in front of me.
And the spider is the same size as Finn.
Yeah.
The first attack will miss, the second will hit, dealing 7 points of damage as your arrow would fly and catch the spider right in its giant bulbous thorax. Airden, you are lying on the ground.
Yes,
What do?
I am going to try standing.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack you.
Yep.
And miss, as a 9 does not hit you, I'm assuming.
It does not.
God damn it! About to advance template all you motherfuckers.
And I can take off. Are you going to take off the prone?
Yeah, I'll take it off.
And I'm going to power attack this ugly ass spider in my face again. And gonna actually hit this time.
Alright, you hit my poor defenseless spider and kill him.
As he should.
Never did anything to you.
He looked at me funny, and he's ugly.
Hey, Throthgar, you are entangled. You can try to break out of this if you want. It is a, if I'm not mistaken, it is either an escape artist or a strength check.
Does breaking out of it take up anything, or is it like a free action?
It's a standard action to break out of it.
Okay. Alright, I guess try and break out of it through strength check. It's
A
22 break out of it.
22. Let me double check. It does.
Okay.
You fucking dick.
And I can have Brutus move us, right?
Yeah, you could have Brutus do a charge, and he could attack, but you couldn't.
Well, I couldn't charge because I'd be still mounted on him, right? Since we both do it.
Well, you are no longer entangled.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yes. Oh, the mount would take up both of your move actions, and then Brutus could use his to bite the Ettercap.
Okay. Just...
No! Leave him alone!
And Brutus is going...
What did my little spider ever do to you?
He's ugly.
Listen here, you little shit. He is a beautiful spider. Fuck you, man! Leave my spider alone. That's what scene do. Yeah, well, I don't trip, but I do get this garbage away from me. Fucking poor spider, bro. Duogal. Stop this.
He ran.
Cease.
He ran away. I got an attack of opportunity.
Just scooted away. You don't get nothing.
He is quite far away.
He charge.
Oh, good. There was a good mark.
His charge doubles your movement speed, right? Or your
As a
movement.
full round action, a charge will double your movement.
Unless you want to throw a spell.
See, I hate that you're already there. But actually, no, I can use this instead.
Cast Burning Hands, targeting Brutus and Throthgar.
That's
Okay,
what I was
so-
actually thinking you're doing, but that's why I said I hate that he's there.
Okay, so make a ranged touch attack.
A ranged punch?
Yes, just make a ranged
Just
attack.
ranged.
It's a ranged attack. It just targets his touch AC.
Oh my god.
That'll miss.
Yeah.
Fire again. And miss.
He's matrixing right now.
Yeah, this spider's just like. "Brah."
His mandibles just flapping in the air.
Just makes Octodad noises.
Power Rangers. Alright, and after seeing my attack miss, I will move to.
Okay. Finn. Lie down and die.
No.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Mama.
Just killed a man.
Killed a Spider-Man.
Oh god.
Put up
Yeah, fuck
an
you,
axe
Finn.
on his head.
Give me that D52.
He's gonna bite a rock.
He's gonna bite fucking Brutus and drain levels.
No!
Doggo magically has energy drain.
Alright, so Cade,
Yeah.
you take 2 damage.
Oh.
You hurt yourself in the confusion.
He accidentally bit his tongue a little bit.
I think technically you're supposed to roll damage again, but.
I imagine.
The Ettercap will rattle me bones. Hold on.
Rattle me roll.
Don't T-pose at me, I'll T-pose back. You think I want T-pose back?
Rattle me bones.
I just imagine Fen was running up, and Kira was just like, Fen, don't bite that. You don't know where it's been.
Oh fuck! Bites his tongue.
Yeah.
Slave lady gets branded by horrible organization. That's what you need to name it. Slave girl gets branded by religious. Yes, slave girl gets branded by xenophobic religious organization. I think that's I think that's a good name for. I think that's a good name for a Dragon Age Inquisition stream, don't you guys think?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of a Pathfinder game. I'm trying to kill Shira, damn it! Alright, I'm gonna attack the dog.
No, not the dog.
He bit me!
And then he can
So
fail.
his mandibles would clack together and go, "We just wanted to study! Now do you pay with your lives!" And as a full round action, he's gonna make a couple attacks. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does. Regular.
Okay,
Well,
I'm just
yeah,
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll all my attacks. Is that cool with you? Is that alright with you?
no, you gotta roll for each of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna roll them all.
Okay.
Alright, so that hits. That's higher than the last number.
Okay.
And that misses. That's a 10.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna take 6 points of damage, and I'll need a fortitude save.
You said 6 points.
Yes.
Okay, and then Brutus, fortitude save, 16.
He fails.
No.
So he's gonna take a little bit of a thing. Well, let's resolve this second damage first. Okay, so take 5 more damage,
I hate you.
and now we're gonna go to Dexterity Town. Take 1 point of Dexterity damage. From me, will you?
I feel like you're at a point where you can't even, like, you almost can't even hold your weapon anymore.
No, this is the dog.
Oh. Well, he's just gonna fall down. and do dog stuff.
And that was dexterity damage, not health.
Oh,
That
sorry.
one.
No, whoop, no, that is not what I meant to put.
Yeah, sure. He doesn't have 41 health.
I missed.
Look, Shira, I know you want him to have that much health right now, but I'm gonna kill him. Okay.
Where do I put the?
Let me see, because he's an animal companion. Let me look at his sheet really quick. Yeah, it has on there. So yeah, just put -1 on dexterity.
-1.
Down, and goblin down. Down, and goblin down.
All right, Kieran, can you save this pupper before I kill it?
Probably.
Let's see. You are 45 feet away, sir. Okay, so move action to run forward.
And Bajigga.
Okay, a 21 would strike your target, dealing 8 points of damage as he cries out in pain. No bully the spider. Aridin.
I think we're a bit beyond bullying the spider.
He just
And gonna power attack again.
17 will not strike your target.
Nani?
Oh, wait, hold on. I just thought of something. Because I'm such a nice DM. Look at that. You know what that means, Al?
Flank bonus.
That means flankaroni, so a 19 will hit.
I was gonna say I should get a bonus in there.
So you would swing your sword with the flourish, kind of whipping it around like some sort of larper
Mongrel.
trying to look cool, and would just slice
No.
this Ettercap straight down the middle.
Not trying to
He's
look cool, being the epitome of coolness. Nobody is cool.
First off, it's epitome, and secondly, you fell on your ass at the start of the fight.
You know what? There's
Not to
spider web.
mention, I walked over and
I
created a
forgot
spine,
stuff.
and that was fun.
Okay, now
And
I'm
this
gonna
is
go
my
to
redemption
Tyler's
arc.
screen.
So everybody loves me again.
No,
No.
we don't.
Yeah.
The closest you've got is probably my character, and simply because you called me a good one. You actually are okay with me.
I'm the cool kid on the block. And he complimented on Kieran's shot.
Hmm.
In one of the previous campaign or previous sessions. I complimented on your shot.
Listen. We only focus on the bad things that you do.
How real life works.
Throfgar, on the other hand, he has said no such thing.
Mm-hmm. So what now?
Ascalia? Question mark?
Sorry, Bale needed help naming her stream because she's fucking uncreative and a normie.
But we gave her a name. I'm disappointed that she
wanted-
didn't listen to us.
She like kept it, but she wanted it moved around a little bit. Nothing's ever good enough for her.
I'm gonna
Wow.
hop off of Brutus and I'm gonna investigate this place.
And Vogel's just going to follow him by his side.
The spider didn't have anything on him that we know of.
So you loot the Ettercap. He doesn't appear to have it. Well, she actually doesn't appear to have anything on her. If you look around, you can find the spider's nests about 15 feet up in the trees. There's some remains. There's some squirrels, rabbits, some birds. There does appear to be 2 humanoid corpses. And you sense some magic among that stuff.
I sense magic.
This.
Yep, so you detect magic. There is a magical chest, like a magical chain shirt, a magical cloak. There's a masterwork short bow with 15 magical arrows, and then a single arrow that's wrapped in like a cloth that is also magical, and a scroll tube.
Scroll tube.
And the other thing is, everybody who's looking through these like spider nests, give me a perception check.
I shall attempt to perceive. I hopefully do perceive.
So Airden doesn't see it with his 19, but Kieran with a 23 notices several gems that kind of fell out of the pockets of one of the victims. There's a total of 3 agates, 1 star rose quartz, and 4 amethysts. And I'll write all this down on the loot sheet. The other thing is, you're searching through and you find a corpse of this little, like, almost lizard creature, maybe? Give me a knowledge nature check, Kieran. And Aridin.
By the way, Dwargal, can you heal my popper when you get the chance?
Oh, I didn't see Kieran, I'm sorry. I only saw Aridin's roll. Okay. This appears to be a troglodyte.
You're a troglodyte.
Are we gonna get more information?
Basically, they're like cave lizards. The long tail and various crests marking its head and back. Some seem to be tattooed on, maybe carved in with like a ritualistic like notion, you would assume. And they have a note on them. And you open it up, and the note bears mention to their home. And it mentions basically, we beseech you, O wise Ettercap, ally with us and help us drive any who would try and take our homes from us. The children of the stone have a large home, and we would offer some protection to you should you wish to join with us.
Okay.
Do I know these children of the stone?
Anybody who so wishes can make me knowledge local. Try and see what they know about that.
Oh, I've got fuck all points in local. Okay.
Hold on. Boop.
Throthgar is from around here, as is Dwogal. You're not quite sure who the Children of the Stone are, but you do know that there's been reports, like in the past, couple years or so. There's reports of like some troglodyte tribe living somewhere within the Fangwood. They've kind of been pushed back several times, but nobody really knows where they're based out of. They often kind of attack the Chernasada Rangers, and sometimes they'll even venture as so far in to attack people on the road coming into Thandanar. But nobody's really... They've kind of just every so often they'll surge up, try to rise up, and the Chernasada Rangers and some other locals will kind of attack them and push them back in, but they've never been able to find where they're based out of.
Yeah. So, and it's like safe to assume that these are probably the things that wrote that note.
Yeah, the troglodytes. You're assuming Children of the Stone is like the name of their clan or their tribe. But like the name specifically, it doesn't have any sort of historical context that you would know.
Okay.
But would you know it?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I know everything that is happening in this world currently.
Then you should tell us so we know too.
No.
It's not how it works.
It's totally how it should work.
I
had
can
this friend once
bring.
called Thomas Exposition.
Can definitely bring.
Hey
good-
guys, Thomas Exposition here.
Still my favourite thing from that fucking thing. Apart from that last episode with the live one.
It's pretty
That
good,
shit
yeah.
was too funny. Are you dead? No. And now permanently dead.
That was fucking great. So, are you going inside, Shira?
Yeah, that's what I said I was doing from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Don't get sassy with me. I'll drop a
Don't
rock
you
on you right now.
get sassy, boy.
I'll do worse. I'll just kill Brutus.
You're already like halfway. You're almost there.
Already halfway there. All right.
Halfway
So,
there. All right.
you got.
I was going to say I
decide.
was going to heal it, but I couldn't remember the roll for the wand.
Cure Light Wounds is a 1d8 plus 1.
Okay.
So you come inside. It's a small little kind of hovel.
Okay. I'm gonna
There's not really a whole lot in here. You look around. It seems to be abandoned.
abandon. Is this like a chest or something here? Or...
It's like a storage. There's not much in it. You can give me a survival check and a perception check.
I can give both.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so that's a good heal.
Both or both survival and perception, or one or the other?
Both.
Both. Okay. Do perception first, and then survival.
And your
Okay.
puppy is healed by 9.
Yes, I saw. Yes.
So you assume this building hasn't been used for at least in 2 weeks. Nobody's been here for about 2 weeks, at the least.
Okay.
The other thing is you find a half-burned letter. And the letter says, all Chernasardo Rangers are to return to Fort Trevally now. Do not waste time, do not hurry. Hurry back to Fort Trevally and make all haste.
Looks like they had to run for some reason.
Yes.
What do you do?
Really quick, whoever can, roll me a couple of spellcraft checks for the items you found.
Spellcraft. This would definitely be me.
I don't have any points for spellcraft, of course.
I have lots of spellcraft.
I've got a -2. Let me do it. Got a 1. I broke it.
So many untrained
Boom.
skills. None of you know fucking anything.
Okay, so this
Okay.
is a +1 chain shirt. I'm just gonna roll the check over for everything because I don't give a fuck. So there's a +1 chain shirt, a cloak of resistance +1,
Ooh.
15 +1 arrows, a single sleep arrow, and the scrolls is Charm Animal, Cure Light Wounds, Lesser Restoration, and Plant Growth.
What does that cloak of resistance do?
It
Gives you a
gives
+1.
you a +1 to all your saving throws, so Reflex, Fortitude, and Will.
Okay. Okay.
So, something good for people being
It's
up front.
It's a good item for literally every character in the game.
Yeah.
There's not a single person that a Cloak of Resistance is bad on.
But at this point, it's better to benefit someone being up close and personal.
Unless they have a spellcaster.
Still more likely to shoot the person in front rather than go around them.
Depends.
I'm gonna debilitate the spellcaster!
And I was thinking more towards because I've shown that I will willingly run headfirst into danger. I'm a dwarf. I don't run from fucking danger.
Also, is this like a trapdoor thing, or is that just for show?
I don't actually know what that's supposed to be.
Okay. That's what
But
it
I
kinda
was like,
looks
I've been reading the book. I've reread the spot, like this notion in the book several times, and there is not a single thing mentioning what that is. It's
Okay.
marked on my map as an F, but it doesn't tell me what the fuck that F means. It's kind of dumb.
Alright. I mean, it could just be like something you can make up for it, but
Maybe it means fuck.
I think it's a secret door.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's like a little, like,
Yeah, I
basement
could
thing,
see
but-
that, but they would have like made a notion of what it was. Is what I mean.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Are
Like,
you sure, though?
maybe it's something like they just like, oh yeah, you can just do whatever with that.
Maybe they wanted you to have creativity.
Exactly.
Why do you think I'm running a fucking pre-writ, idiots?
So I
No.
don't need creativity.
So there's nothing else here.
There doesn't appear to be anything else.
Okay. Are the blankets on the bed still good?
They are very dusty
Right, but other than that, still good.
and covered in jizz.
So other than that, still good. Nothing that a good wash wouldn't fix.
The jizz is soaked into everything of the sheets.
Okay, be serious.
Like, you pick it up and it's completely straight. It doesn't bend.
It's no
My
longer
favorite
a
kind.
sheet, it's just a piece of plastic.
Who's using compressed air?
Nobody.
Somebody was. I heard that.
I'm gonna go with the person that said nobody.
Nope.
You were doing something. And I don't like it. Okay, so yeah, you guys finished that up.
Well, because I was gonna, if the blankets were good, I was gonna take it back to the camp.
Yeah, you could take the blankets.
Just someone else like, hey, now we have an extra thing of blankets.
Yeah.
Or an extra blanket. So yeah, just I walk in there, I come out, I got a blanket and a note. I just imagine like they're walking out of the nest with all this like cool magic stuff. Doctor, what'd you find? I got a blanket.
You got a blanket,
Like,
a note, and no one's been
there's a
here for like
blanket,
2
yes.
weeks.
Yeah. Nobody's been here for like 2 weeks. I got a blanket. I can use it as cape.
Oh,
Wait,
ridiculous.
Brutus! I run over to Brutus, tie it around his neck. Super dog!
Brutus dies from strangulation.
Alright, fine, you know what? Fine, there you go. Brutus is out of the game forever. Throthgar goes back to the
He's
town.
in the void!
Throthgar goes back to Fandinar to take it over.
He dies before he even makes it across the bridge.
The
The
non-existent
bridge that
bridge.
is
I mean, you guys haven't been back there. Maybe they built a new bridge. A better bridge. One with walls.
With blackjack and others.
No, they built a bridge with walls to keep out the minorities.
They made Fandinar great again.
Yeah, they did. They're gonna make Nearmanthus great again.
So are we heading
I don't
back,
want
or
to
are
be
we
part of this anymore.
Are we heading back to camp, or are we continuing exploring?
I mean, have you shared the letter with us?
Yes, I would have.
Didn't exactly.
I mean, I came.
He did walk out and yell that he has a letter, to be fair.
Yeah, I walked out and went,
Yeah.
I got a blanket and a note. And there hasn't
That's
been
a-
anyone in there for like 2 weeks.
Hi, read the note. I don't trust this guy's reading.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, I pick up the note and I can't read it.
Oh yeah, you can't read.
Yeah, I can't read. I just remember that. So yeah, I was. So I walked in there, found the note, kind of looked at it. I'm gonna keep this for Dolgal, and I pick up the blanket.
He can read.
I can't read.
I love that
Yeah,
this was
you
pulled
literally
out of
can't
me trying to be an arsehole, just like keep the rivalry thing between us going. But apparently, no, you literally can't read.
No,
It's
yeah,
an
I
actual
can't read.
thing that I would know.
It's just eventually, it's like, I got a blanket, and I found this piece of paper, it's kind of burnt. Got some scribbling on it.
Give that here.
Okay.
You can't read. We both know this.
I can so read, it says,
It's just
You know-
fuck you.
it says, you know what? I don't want to show off. Here you go. I don't want to show off my big brain.
Why don't you just face it? You can't read at all.
Listen, there's two things I need to know how to read, and that's mutton and meat.
You don't read any of them.
Shut up!
Why you?
Don't make me kick you into the water. You're standing on the bridge already.
Don't make me beat you in another fight.
Just read the thing.
And then I'll just read it to everyone, I guess, since we all know the information now.
Yep. So all of you know.
I think we should at least go back to camp, check on the camp, because we've been gone.
They're all dead.
We've been gone a while. We've
Yeah.
had 2 adventures at least
Yeah.
at this point.
So
I mean, right now it's getting kind of late, so you've been gone for a few days at this point.
yeah, we should check on the camp, and then we can go see
Yeah,
if
make
we
sure
can.
they haven't descended into chaos. with
Right.
us.
Yes, map.
And then I would say we can see if anybody knows anything about this camp that's mentioned,
Mhm.
because
Well,
it might be
the Fort Traven.
the fort.
And we can also ask the former Shinaso or the ranger.
Yep.
Yeah, Albrin. Albrin the Green.
To get that. So I think
Must have
that
gotta be green though.
She speaks for the trees.
She ain't no fucking Lorax.
You don't know that. Have you asked her?
Yes.
With his character, hell no.
At no point over the last decade has she said she was a goddamn Lorax.
You don't know. Okay, so you guys go back to camp.
yes.
Okay, Kate's
Yes.
bungalow. Okay, so you guys go back to camp. You pretty much just walk back the way you came, so you don't have to worry about you don't really get attacked by anyone or anything to that effect.
Okay.
Ugh, excuse me.
And I'm gonna presume we can heal during that time, like that night and stuff. So
Yeah, you guys
'Cause
can
I-
heal your con overnight, your level plus your con modifier.
Well,
I just have
level up
damage, unless Dan heals me.
Ability damage
Just
or
health
HP
damage.
damage.
HP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You heal your level plus your constitution modifier overnight.
Mm,
Like,
Unless you're
back
going to try
forward.
and tell someone to treat deadly wounds on you.
yes.
Hey, let me bring up my Iron Fang loot sheet with all the NPCs on it.
Also, let me get this out of the way. What's the thing I have to roll for Brutus?
Over his negative levels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a couple things. First, I meant to do this earlier, but I completely was kind of waiting. You're gonna roll me a bunch of fortitude saves for this poison. I love you. So go ahead and roll the first one, and we'll see if he resists it.
Doesn't love you at all.
12.
So he fails.
Okay.
Take 2 dexterity damage.
Told you he didn't love you.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Hold
let Dan
on.
do this.
3.
I'm gonna let Dan do something. Dan,
Mm-hmm.
do you have heal as a skill?
Yes.
Roll me
I
a
think
heal
so.
check to try and treat this poison.
Yes, I do.
Whoop!
Ugh. So
It failed.
let's see. Exceeds the DC of the poison. Okay, so your heal check fails.
Wait,
Uh,
who is it I'm training? Shira himself or his dog?
the dog.
Isn't the dog a giant?
It's large.
It's large, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Why?
Oh no, it's jump. Yeah, it's no.
Okay, so roll me another fortitude save, Shira.
Okay. 9.
Definitely fails.
Okay, take
Can I
one
attempt to
dexterity.
assist?
Okay, everybody who can, roll me a heal check to see if you can help this.
I don't think I have heal. I do not have heal.
Nope.
Oh.
Assist me.
Yeah, you can roll to assist.
I'm a -1.
Doesn't matter.
hang on. I don't care. I'm going to, there you go, 12.
Okay. Cade.
Huh?
Do you want to roll to assist this heal check?
I feel like his character would run away from the blood. I don't want to
Okay.
catch that poison.
So, Dwogol, with your assists, you succeed. So, Shira, you get a +4 to your saving throw.
Okay.
So, roll it.
Fortitude again.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, great.
Jesus. I'm trying to help.
Ilya, I hate
We
you.
Okay.
tried so hard.
I'm running it
and
out
got
the book,
so
okay?
far. But in the
Okay.
he just
That's
went
one more
round.
dexterity.
That's even with the +4. That's
Mhm.
hysterical.
Okay, so go ahead and roll it again.
I don't care what you
Okay,
want.
so that's a success. Roll me one more.
Okay.
And you stave off the effects of the poison any further.
Good.
How much dexterity is he down?
It's -5.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Painful numbers there.
Okay, and then let me just pull up because I don't remember now. Pathfinder negative levels.
It was some kind of save, if I remember.
I think it's a fortitude save.
Is it?
I
I
think
think it's a fortitude save. Can I like assist him on this?
On this, there's no assist. It's a straight fortitude
I
against
know.
the chick. What creature was that, anyways? It was a.
I don't know. It's like a zombie guy or something.
Let me just see, because it depends on what kind of ability he had. It was a white.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this by the book, Shira.
And I'm gonna hate you by the book.
Okay, energy.
I'm legally obligated to hate you by the book at this point.
Okay, so make a fortitude save, yeah.
Alright. Oh, yep, there we go.
Can I assist?
No, you can't.
There's no assist.
I will fortify the
So
doggos.
you'll have. Let me check one thing.
Won't matter anyways. Oh, why do I roll so badly?
So I'm looking at spells. Give me a second here.
Do, 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 do.
So how do you remove negative levels?
A good night's rest.
No, from what I
No.
remember, we need a cleric that's like level 7 or something. Because they need like a specific spell.
There's a spell they cast to remove it. I'm trying to see if someone has access to it. Okay, so level drain can be removed. I think that's a really high spell. On a positive note. Okay. Where is... Oh, it's right here. So, good news.
And bad news. Went for that part.
No, there's no bad news. The good news is I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be a kind god.
And rewind.
A little bit. So, Aubryn is a 3rd level cleric. She can cast Lesser Restoration. Lesser Restoration will remove your temporary negative level. So this would happen before you made your saving throw. Henceforth, you're good.
Okay.
Step back.
And then the other, she will cast it again, and he heals 3 dexterity.
Okay.
And she goes, I'm sorry that my spell casting for the day is tapped, but tomorrow I can attempt to cast it once again to remove any possible effects.
You said I 3 decks, right?
Yes.
Hrothgar isn't gonna say anything, but just give them the biggest hug.
Ow, ow, oh, my wound still hurt a little bit, please. Don't go, let me go, please.
Not that hard.
She's very weak. She
I
has
know.
a peg leg. She's got 1 eyeball. She had a fucking ballista bolt through her tummy tum.
Tummy
She's not
tum
doing
tum.
good.
My God.
I know, but still. Hrothgar
She's like,
was
please,
stressed.
please, I'm dying, please, and she dies.
Good.
Bye later.
Okay. You guys rest for the night, and then we'll just go ahead before anything else happens. And you heal 1 overnight, and then you heal an additional 1 from her spellcasting.
Okay.
Is that all his dexterity?
Yes. He's.
Does anybody else have ability damage?
I do not.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Let's fix that.
Actually, I never took off Entangled from. There you go. And. Nope. Hrothgar does not have anything. Also, now let me take off that energy drain. Wait, why is Brutus staggered?
Was he staggered? I don't know.
Yeah, it says he's staggered.
He's at 0 health for some reason.
Is he at 0? What? Why are you at 0 health?
Also,
Yeah.
do not know.
Okay.
So, are we gonna? We should show the note and see if she is aware of any situation or can point us towards the way. How is the camp doing? That's the better question.
They're hanging in there. Some people, the general attitude of the camp is kind of not so much happy, but like not downtrodden. You know, they seem hopeful, like they're ready to kind of strike back, almost.
I
Like
think
they're kind of. I don't really know how to put it other than they are excited to try and carve out their own way, if that makes
Got it.
sense. Like to try and get back their town.
guys,
Mhm.
I don't want to brag, but I think me bringing back an extra blanket really helped with that.
There's one old lady.
Get down back here.
Thank you, sir. I really needed this blanket. My old bones cannot handle the cold. You're like, lady, it's 99 degrees. I don't care. It's cold.
Well, then this blanket is just for you. Here you go.
Thank you. And so if you show the letter to Auburn, she kind of read over. She goes, I unfortunately do not know where Fort Trevelay is located. It was not a fort I had frequented when I was still within the ranges. They might not have even taken it when I joined it. It's been quite some time since I was in the Shenesada ranges. At the risk of sounding like a nagging wife, can we please focus on trying to find shelter? Afterwards, I promise you, I will use all of my knowledge and my talents from the years of training with the Rangers to help track down this fortress. But in the meantime, we have to find somewhere to stay. Some of the people are freezing. They're not starving thanks to the efforts of you and your crew, but morale is going to continue to drop if they have to sleep in the rain any longer.
Well, I was kind of hoping the fort would be willing to provide at least temporary shelter. But
She would kind of look at you and go, I understand the sentiment. My only concern is, why have the Rangers not done something? I fear something terrible might have happened to them. I cannot say for sure, but for them to have not struck back, for us to not see any sign of them, to me that bodes ill. And again, I don't even have the slightest clue where the fort lays. The Rangers have hundreds upon hundreds of secret locations, dead drop spots, hidden camps hidden underneath the banks of trees, undersides of riverbeds dug out, caves that they themselves have mined into mountains to hide from in their attacks against the Morthuni. I could not even begin to list a quarter of them, let alone their main locations.
we didn't have luck finding any shelter. So not sure. Does anybody else have any ideas?
You could keep looking.
I mean, we're gonna.
Yeah,
I'd say
that's
we
all
keep
Dwargle
looking.
would actually say. He'd have no idea. He doesn't know that much. He's new to these lands too, you know.
And they're
I knew,
still
I mean-
okay on food and stuff. So,
We're getting by. We're getting by. It's not lavish meals. Obviously, we're kind of foraging in the woods, but it's enough to keep our bellies full and to stay off the aches of starvation.
I'm
Well-
gonna walk over to wherever we're keeping the food and make sure it's all in good condition.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone fucked with it or anything. It seems to be.
No, I mean, like, I'm gonna, if anything, it's like,
Going
okay.
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not really. Most of it seems to be in decent enough shape. Some of the meat has all been salted. Any of the the berries are kept in like sealed containers, as insofar as sealed as they can be.
so at this point, we're okay.
Yes,
I mean,
there's some. They're not starving. It's
Yep.
just definitely something to be aware of.
Right. Nope.
Since I used to, well, since I lived around here, would I be able to like maybe do like a knowledge check to see if like I know of any places that might work better?
Oh yeah, you could do a knowledge local to see if you could like figure something out.
Okay, so I'm going to do skills, knowledge local, 21.
Okay. The other thing, give me a what's higher, wisdom or intelligence? I'm assuming wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah. Let me just make
Give me
sure
a
real quick.
give me a wisdom check as well.
Wisdom check. Yes. Nope. Wait. That's Brutus.
Yeah, not him.
I'll roll an intelligence with him. It's a 2. Wisdom, 11.
Um, just from your kind of time in Feindanar, you don't really know of any permanent structures within the Fangwood Forest. It's kind of an uncharted territory.
Mm-hmm.
The people of Feindanar kind of only went in into the woods as much as they needed. They tried not to go any further than they had to.
Yeah.
Could I maybe roll to see if I would have seen anything at some point and know of it?
Yeah, you can.
Literally
Give me 1 second. So you don't know of any permanent structures, like any buildings, any camps, anything to that effect.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, for those troglodytes to continue raiding Feindanar for as many years as they've been doing it, they have to have a sizable something set up. A cave system, some sort of camp, but then a large clearing. They have something set up.
We can try.
And especially
find
from,
it.
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you would assume that they have to have something. There's no way it's just like 5 guys masturbating in the woods somewhere, fucking eating berries, and then occasionally trying to declare war on humans.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's just a quick, like, oh, we attack one caravan. No, they, like, kidnap people, and you find their bodies sliced open, sacrificed, bloodletted.
Yeah.
Their corpses just vivisected from head to toe.
So
Yeah. I after thinking about this, I'd get the group together and explain like we might want to try to find their place. Maybe they have like a shelter that we could maybe take over.
And Kieran, just from living in the woods, and Aridun would probably have an inkling, but Kieran, from living in the woods, I'm not even going to require a check. You would assume that troglodytes, since they generally come from the Darklands, you would almost certainly assume there's a cave system somewhere within the Fangwood, within a reasonable distance to Feindanar, that they are living in. That is what you are just like almost certain on.
Kill.
I have an idea. Since we found one of the troglodytes with the spiders, right?
Yeah, you found a corpse of one.
What did we find on them?
They didn't really carry much. They had like a kind of like a club. They didn't really have any weapons or anything, just like a shitty club, some leathers that they kind of wore haphazardly, and then the note that mentioned them basically trying to approach the Ettercap and offer it some sort of an alliance with what they called the Children of the Stone.
Yeah. No, because that would just lead him back to the corpse, right? If I had Brutus like track the scent of it.
Yeah, it would just lead back to the corpse.
All right, yeah, never mind.
Because it'd been dead for a little while. It wasn't just like a fresh kill.
All right, yeah. I was gonna say, like, could he like follow that scent to like just general more of them, you know? But
yeah.
I doubt he would be able to, especially if it's been like dead for a while. All right. Never mind with that idea then.
then back into the forest.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should at least just try to go find it.
Okay. You guys go exploring the woods again. Okay. As you leave, the Wolf Mother would approach and would kind of bow her head at Brutus, kind of mutual respect, big wolfy boy thing, and would approach Kieran
We have come to your camp as we have promised, young one.
Puppies.
Puppies.
I'm assuming Kieran just kind of nuzzles him.
Yeah, I just start petting.
Stop it, stop it. I am a mother. I will not be treated like a child.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
she's all good.
Oh, okay, alright.
Just scratch behind,
Thumb
scratch
tops.
behind the ear. Her foot starts kicking a little bit.
Enough. Okay. What would you have me and my kin do?
Find food and be puppies.
Very well.
And you'd see she kind of like gestures, gestures with her head, and her pups would kind of run into the camp. I'm assuming you guys told the camp about this. So
I was
nobody's surprised.
about to say like.
I'm gonna just hand wave and say you guys told this so they don't just immediately get fucking shot down. For murder.
Yeah.
Although I did think about it.
Oh gosh.
They want to shoot down the puppies. They can get the fuck out of my house.
Well, I mean, William's the one that can talk to him. We can't talk to him,
And-
so
Auburn would step up, being the ranger, and would kind of start conversing as insofar as she can with the wolf, and they would set about their tasks. And you'd see like the mother would kind of hang around, wouldn't do much.
Tummy scritches.
we're gonna domesticate that wolf.
You guys head back into the woods.
Yes.
And we took care of the negative levels, like because I know there were some more text, or do we? Does she have to roll again?
We already got rid of everything.
Yep,
Just
everything's taken care of.
Yeah, because like after her spell uses were done, Brutus only had 2 left, and one he healed overnight, and then the rest would have been
Okay.
taken
Yeah,
away
she
by
healed
anything.
Just to making sure.
Like unless you can roll a 0.
No, it's always a minimum of 1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like anything would have worked.
Okay. So you guys begin exploring the woods again.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You guys kind of, is anyone scouting ahead, or are you guys kind of sticking together?
I think Drothgar probably scout ahead along with Brutus. Not too far, but like just a little bit since he's a little faster and stuff like that.
I mean, I am from the woods, so I can also scout ahead, kind of the opposite direction.
2 of you are from the woods, and 1 of you is on a fucking wolf.
We're just gonna leave the dwarf back in the corner.
That's fine. The dwarf will remember this. He's the one that has to
The
heal you.
dwarf will remember this.
Just remember,
So,
you come
guys-
crying to.
You guys are kind of marching through the woods, keeping your head up, trying to look around, make sure you don't run into anything. You would come, Throthgar would see him first, being kind of near the front on Brutus. You step out into a clearing, and you see what appears to be a centaur.
Centaurs.
And he would kind of put his hands up and, "Peace, friend, peace. I see you are a traveler.
Yes,
Do you have... That is a mighty fine wolf you have there, my friend."
Oh, thank you.
The more to eat you with.
Oh,
And by this point, the 3 of you would all arrive kind of behind him.
can I sense motive to see like he's trying to trick me or something?
Wait,
Oh, he's not.
Just-
He's not brandishing any weapons or anything. He, like I said, he just put his hands up like peace, peace.
No,
don't
yeah. I just want to
immediately.
like.
Cade, you're a human, right?
Yes.
So he just literally had the fellowship walk up on him. An elf, a dwarf, and a human.
Oh, Jesus.
What business does a dwarf man and an
Yeah,
elf?
go ahead and roll me a.
Sense motive.
Yep.
17.
Okay. You don't think he's telling a lie or anything. He seems to just genuinely say, we good.
Okay. Okay. Thaskar's just a little on edge after some stuff.
Yep. So, the rest of you guys go, oh, I see you have an entourage with you.
Yes, I do.
Would you travelers care to join me for a snack? I have some apples for you, and a little bit of wheat beer.
I heard beer.
Thaskar's eyes like widen as he says beer. He gets a big smile. All
Okay.
like wonders of this guy being bad is gone.
Okay, so he hands out kind of like a light, not really a meal, but like an apple
Yeah.
and some beer. Everybody give me perception checks. No animals, just the PCs.
Okay.
Okay.
What check?
Perception.
You need to perceive.
I perceive everything.
I do
Probably
not
both
perceive
agrees.
a thing.
I do not perceive a thing.
I got a natural 20, but it's still a 19. Because minus 1.
Okay. Kieran and Thruthgar notice before they take a bite. The apple is coated in something. You're not sure what, but it is coated in something.
Is it an apple skin?
No, like the
That'd be
apple
my-
skin is coated in something.
Yeah, I got it.
Can I do some kind of check to see if I know what it's coated in?
Give me a knowledge. Let me look at the knowledge checks to see what would be most applicable here.
Please be a knowledge local. That's all I have.
Hmm.
I know it wouldn't be.
Let me double check, because I'm not actually sure what would be good.
Wouldn't a survival check be good?
Yeah, actually, maybe
It might be. I actually might be a survival. I just need to check something.
Yeah.
I'll say a survival or knowledge nature.
I shall do survival. 15.
And this is only for Kieran and Throthgar.
Yeah.
I can roll if I want.
Because Dwogal and Aridin didn't notice and they took a bite. It didn't taste
I was
good.
going to say,
It tasted
my
just
character
like a-
wouldn't
Dead.
anyway.
You wouldn't have eaten the apple.
No. He's only caring about the mead.
Okay.
Or, in this case, beer.
Yeah. Okay, so Dwogal is drinking his beer. Aridin is eating his elfie boy apple. And
Elfie boy apple.
Throthgar, you're not too sure. Kieran, you recognize this probably from your times at the woods. This apple is coated in what you know is called an oil of Taggart. Basically, if this poison is ingested, if you fail the fortitude save, you are unconscious for several hours. Speaking of which, Aridin and Dwogal.
I take it it's also in the beer then.
Yes.
Okay.
I knew it!
What'd you
I
say?
knew my sense motive was a good idea. Like, as
Yeah, I'm
I
not sure why Drogal is so, trusting of this guy, but apparently he was.
I mean, he probably just saw beer.
I'm unconscious.
He dead.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Aridin, you already failed. You did not get a reroll.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, so as you guys are kind of identified, because I'm going to say it takes a little bit to identify, just like it would a magic item. He's kind of just talking, like, oh, what are you doing in the woods? Are you travelers as well? What are you doing? Where are you going? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe? And,
Sorry.
no, you're fine. I did that intentionally. And he's kind of just trying to keep you guys talking, and by the time you guys kind of figure it out, you can see Dwogal and Aridin kind of, wavering, and they fall over. And let me just,
This is where we call session for the night.
So, the two of you are unconscious for 1 hour each.
Holy shit. I found that.
And when he sees you fall over, and he goes,
Now, if only you all would have eaten the apple, this would have all been quite painless. Instead, I'm going to have to kill you all and
I shoot him in
dirty
the
my
face.
nice, clean spear.
I was
I
actually
shoot him in the
I was I was gonna say the instant they would have fallen over, I would have told Brutus to do something.
Well, I was gonna say this is like a monologue. You guys are like, this is happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be no flat-footed round one, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Everybody's ready for combat. You guys have your weapons drawn, all of that jazz. I'm not gonna do that. So at the start of round one, I'm gonna need initiatives from Kieran and Throthgar.
All right.
And no one else!
Also, I'm
What
actually.
What would have
let me
happened
just-
if we did all? Because I'm just curious. Did all pass?
If you passed it, then after about a minute, he would have just attacked.
Does my doggo not get an initiative?
Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't go on your initiative.
Yeah. Only Brutus goes on mine.
Technically, Brutus goes on his own. We just have him go on yours because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Oh. I'm separating Brutus and Throthgar because they would he wouldn't be mounted on him, obviously.
Okay, let me get mine up there as well. Okay, I'm gonna add Throthgar.
I like this music, by the way.
Not 122.
122, yes!
Okay, on his turn, he is going to take a 5-foot step towards Throthgar, since he's the largest member. And he's going to try and attack Throthgar. Again, you are not flat-footed, so no penalties. Does a 14 hit your AC?
Let me check. Not even close.
Okay, and then an 11 to 12 also miss.
Mhm.
Alright, Kieran.
Me.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot back this way.
Just stay next to him, dude.
Nah, I don't think so. And give him a panic shot.
Both of those would strike your target, dealing 11 points of damage.
Not 11.
Finn.
I gotta look that up real quick.
10.
Ow!
Don't do that.
Seriously, yeah, stop.
I'm guessing he's a large creature, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I can have Finn, like, go right here and be next to him then?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, did he heal up overnight? He was only missing
Yes.
2 HP. Okay.
Yeah, you heal your level plus your con
Okay.
modifier.
That's easy. Alright, and Finn's gonna take a chomperoo. You're a
Miss.
bad dog tonight.
Oh, come on.
Hrothgar.
Save the puppers.
I was going to do something specific, but the freaking wiki is down apparently right now. And I don't remember how it works because I didn't write it down on my character
Right.
sheet. Throthgar, since he's a half giant, he has a stomp thing that he can do, and I forget how it works.
Oh.
It should just be... fuck you. I think I can find it on here. One second. I'm on a different wiki. Where's races at on this fucking page?
Half giant stomp.
Yeah.
Okay, that tells me about that, but that doesn't tell me what the fuck it is.
It functions like a psychic spell.
Well, yeah, no, it's like I found a feat thing for it, but it's like, oh, you can use this multiple times a day. It doesn't say what it actually is.
I thought I wrote it down on my character sheet, but I guess I forgot.
Is the wiki down already? It was up when I was using it.
No, it's down now.
Level equal to half hit die. What the fuck? That's what I'm finding. That's what I found.
Okay, I found it. So, manifest level equal to half level of HP, so you use stomp. Okay. Okay, so you do a stomp. Creatures that fail their saving throw are thrown to the ground. Saving throw is a reflex save. It's 10 plus your level. So it's a reflex save of 12.
Okay.
No, it's half level of reflex 11, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you can just do that as a standard action. He'll roll a reflex save. If he fails, he falls prone.
Alright, yeah. And standard action, I can't attack afterwards, right?
No,
Oh.
that's your attack.
Okay, yep, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And he fails.
Yes!
So Throthgar, in his rage, stomps the ground, sending a shockwave out, and the centaur kind of staggers for a bit and then kind of buckles at the knees.
And the instant he goes down, Brutus attacks.
Okay, roll your bite.
Oh, no, not defenses. Bite.
Roll a d52.
9.
Okay, critical hit deck. Okay, this is a piercing weapon. Double damage, and target can only take one move or one standard action next round. So we'll just take the crit damage that it rolls because it's already doubled.
Yeah.
So 11 more points of damage, and the trip does nothing because
He's already prone.
already prone. On his turn, he's going to scream out and try to make one desperate attempt to attack Hrothgar once more. And miss. What a sad little centaur.
He's just a sad boy from a sad little family.
Yes.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Does he do the fandango?
Okay, Kieran.
Does he do the fandango?
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very,
Very, very frightening.
Galileo!
Down in Goblin Town! Down in Goblin Town!
Goblin.
I'm sorry, am I up?
Slayer.
Maybe if you were paying attention.
It is your turn.
It is us.
Okay. Yeah, let's check it out.
He is prone on the ground.
Cool beans. I'm gonna use a move action to kneel my studied target. And then give him a Q.
Okay, study target is a +1.
Yes, I think. Yeah, it is.
Okay, that'll hit as the arrow would sail into his head, killing him.
It's
That
just
was-
been revoked.
That was really anticlimactic for a fight. This was supposed to be more challenging.
He fell down and we stabbed him in the head. That's it.
That reminds me, I should give you guys loot. I've been giving you guys XP, so let me do.
You're gonna kinda need that XP right there.
Yeah, I want my damn sneak attack, Joe.
So he's dead.
Hrothgar is going to have Brutus go over, and he's gonna hoist up the elf, put him on Brutus, hoist up the dwarf, put him on Brutus, so we can move them to somewhere safer.
Yeah.
That levels us up.
Does it?
Yeah,
It
didn't
shouldn't
say
do.
that's almost 3,100.
600 XP? I thought Dan said you guys were only halfway.
I was at 28.
Yeah, I'm at 2850.
Yeah, we were kind of.
Yeah, we need like 5,000.
I thought it was like
I
3,300.
thought it was 3,300. That's what I had.
Yeah.
What level are you guys?
2 currently.
Yeah, for a second.
So this is medium track or is this fast?
You
You
told me
said it was
medium.
medium.
Medium is 5,000 to third level.
Oh,
Fast is
well, it's like-
3,300.
Oh, well, that's what we said last session, so I guess we proved it.
I'll double check. Just give me 1 second.
Yep.
Yeah, this uses medium, so it's 5k.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, shit. You got me all excited for nothing last week, Joe.
We're over halfway there though.
Yeah, we just need to kill a couple more bitch-ass centaurs.
Fuck you.
No, we
Leave my
need to kill
centaur
more.
out of
We need to kill more spiders. The spider.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
the spiders gave us more.
There was 3 of them.
I know.
So you kill him. About an hour later, the 2 of them wake up. What happened?
Wake up as we're still walking. They just wake up on Brutus.
No,
So
I'm
you
just gonna
loot
wake up and go. Dumb. That was strong.
I just imagine like he still had like just an iron grip, still had it in his hand. Oh, that was strong. Oh, I still have a little left over. Takes another sip, passes out again.
Damn it! That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Meanwhile, I am going to actually inquire because I just ate the apple. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you ate the apple. That knocked the fuck out. You're just like, whoa!
and I know
The
there
forest
ain't
has never
apple.
betrayed me before!
I was gonna say, and I know there ain't any apple that has any sort of content that would knock me out. So clearly there were other hands at work.
So, just really quick, on his body, you find 6 more doses, like in a large glass vial. There's about 6 doses of oil of Taggart.
Okay.
There's also 375 GP in a, like, kind of like an envelope style thing. There's
Yay,
a
money.
rough map leading to what seems like a cave system, you'd assume. Like, it looks like there's a mountain kind of drawn on the north side of it, with like a dotted line going through a bunch of stuff. There's also a package sealed with parchment and wax. If you rip open the package, like I assume you guys do, it has a note.
Thought gonna be looking at the note. Oh no! Picks up the well and shakes him a little bit. I can't breathe without you.
Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Salutations, children of the stone. My emissary approaches you as a sign of respect, but by now you have seen my soldiers move unchecked through the green and fertile land. The Iron Fang Legion means to make all of Nearmanthus a home to those humans who would hurt, and to turn those same humans into our servants and prey. You would be wise to join our alliance. There is no room for neutral parties when war is all around you, and only one side in this conflict will offer you strength and shelter.
As a sign of the protection the Legion offers, kindly accept this token of my generosity. Take your time in making your decision, but I trust you will come to the conclusion that provides your small and vulnerable tribe a future. Kindest regards, General Ezraci. And it also has a magical amulet enclosed with it. Roll me a spellcraft if you want to identify the amulet.
I was working on it.
I'm too
Excuse me,
busy
you're
sleep.
you're asleep.
No, this is later.
Oh, I'm busy still being asleep.
Do you go back to sleep?
Yeah,
He
I
took-
took another sip.
Oh god. Well, you have to roll a fortitude save to resist the poison.
Oh yeah, shit.
Don't you remember what I said? He woke up. He's like, that was
You're like,
strong
"Oh,
stuff. I saw some more, took another chug of it.
Please fail, please fail. Oh.
You failed. God damn it.
It's a DC 17.
Yes! Back to sleep I go.
Like they
Just so you know, in Dwogel's head, this is the strongest drink he's ever had. 2 sips have fallen unconscious twice.
I'm assuming you guys take the drink from him now.
I have to wait. I'm gonna roll a strength check because it's in his iron grip, his iron sleep grip.
Oh my god.
I also love the fact of just seeing the image of him trying to shake me awake. I can't breathe without you.
Do I get it out of his hand with a 13?
Dan, roll strength check. Yeah, you get it out.
I just admit like I pulled it so hard it didn't release from his grip.
Splashes all over the place, yeah.
No, I just
Well, since you failed, I gotta roll a fucking see how long you're unconscious for. You're unconscious for 2 hours.
It gets stronger every time you drink it.
But I just imagine like his grip was so tight on the mug that when Hrothgar was pulling it away from him, it didn't actually like he didn't release it. He just broke the handle off. So now he's just holding a handle for a mug.
Okay.
Caesar that just now just cup tosses it.
Oh god.
And then I also explained to
great.
Parody.
Alright, so 2 hours later, you wake up with a mug fucking handle in your hand.
Where's
To
the
be
rug
fair,
gone?
we could continue on. And he'd probably throw me on top of the back of his wall thing.
Oh yeah,
I'm a dwarf, for fuck's sake.
I threw both like Aridin and Doyle would have woken up on the back of Brutus, I'd imagine, because we'd like keep moving.
Well, I only was the hour, so
Oh yeah, I know, but we'd be walking and you would have woken up on the back of Brutus.
in which case Aridin just hops off the dog. He
Drinks
gives
again
the dog
and
a
falls
little
unconscious
pat,
again.
then acts like a cool kid and acts like nothing happened.
Acrobatics check to see if he falls off.
Yeah, is he used to
I'm
riding
not
mounts? Is he used to riding mounts? Does he get off without falling on his face?
His rider skill.
We definitely don't want him to do an acrobatics.
By the way, I can hear the disappointment in Ilya's silence.
See,
You don't have to roll to jump off a horse
I know.
or a mount.
I know. It's called a joke, Ilya. We're trying to have a
Anyways.
good time.
So, Dan, roll me a spellcraft to identify this.
Okay.
is mine not high enough?
You're untrained, so the highest you can roll is a 10.
Is it a class skill though?
Even with the class skill, he has to have points into it. Otherwise, it's not trained.
I thought that was kind of the point of having a class skill is you are automatically kind of like have knowledge.
I don't
that
think you're.
part of what you do.
I don't think you're automatically trained. I think it just gives you a bonus to it.
Well, yeah, you're not automatically
I
trained.
mean, I
but
get a
you're
race bonus, so did I?
curious about that.
I would imagine I do, just because Elven Magic receives a +2 racial bonus on caster level checks to overcome spell
Yeah.
resistance.
Class skills basically make it easier for you to be proficient. It doesn't automatically grant proficiency.
Just give this to me. Do not deny me this.
So Duogal, this is a amulet of natural armor +2.
I'll
And
take
none
that.
of the others know what this is.
Nope.
I slot it over my neck.
What was it?
Wait, Aridin. What armor do you wear?
I have hide armor.
No,
You could. I think that chain shirt would be good because
didn't
it should be shittier than Shira's.
Didn't I give him my scale mail?
It wasn't that big
Aridin?
of a difference.
Yeah, from you, he ended up not taking it because I think it was
Yeah.
only like 1
It
AC for like
was-
2 or 3
right.
armor penalty.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm saying like
didn't-
nobody took the chain shirt.
Yeah, I needed to look it up. That's the only reason I am.
Okay, so a
Yeah.
chain shirt, a +1 chain shirt is a +5 to armor, +4 maximum dexterity, and a -1 armor check penalty with a 20% arcane spell failure chance, and it does not impede your movement.
Well,
It
that's
doesn't
much
matter
better than what
to
any
Dan.
of us are wearing.
I don't think it's better than what Shira's wearing, because isn't he wearing like breastplate or
Yeah,
something?
it's definitely better than what I'm
because
wearing.
he's fucking huge.
Yeah, I am wearing.
I do
breastplate.
think I would,
I'm now
Put it
just
out, though?
imagining.
since I am more in the front
Yeah,
So-
go for it.
for a lot of the combat.
If you guys all want to try and get it, we're gonna do a roll.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna take the amulet that no one knows about. What the fuck
What's
it does.
what was the amulet though? I didn't hear.
It is an amulet of natural armor +2. It's just +2 armor. That's it.
I want that.
No one knows what it
I'm
is.
rolling for it. I don't care. We're rolling for that.
But you don't know what it is. It's just a necklace to you.
It is pretty. I want it.
It is pretty. So if multiple people want the chain shirt, roll off.
I'll skip that one.
Yeah, I'm
Is
skipping
anybody
that
fighting
one.
me
I don't-
for it?
I don't need it.
I think Kate is.
What?
Did you want
Did
the
you want the
shirt?
chain shirt?
I don't really feel like fighting for it.
You just do a roll off. That's
Yeah.
it's the most. You just let the dice decide. It's the most neutral way you can do it.
Okay.
That's why I like roll offs because there's no. It's not like you cheated.
But William, I'm feeding you tomorrow. Just remember that.
No guilt trips. Only dice rules. So-
and you will feed him good
That's
with
okay.
his new armor.
Basically, what this represents is you guys in character. They argue like, "Well, I need it. Well, I need it." And Kieran's like, lifts up his shirt. Look at these abs. I can't have these damaged.
Bam!
I don't know why that's what I imagine Kieran saying, but that is. The other item nobody claimed directly is the Cloak of Resistance.
Yeah.
And personally, I would say everybody should roll on that. Because that it's not an expensive item. Like Cloak of Resistance I think it's only like 1,000 gold or something.
I'd just rather that went to someone that's actually more likely to be
A
tanky
Cloak of
than-
Resistance +1 is 1,000 gold. If you get it crafted, it's 500. So,
Yeah, I know.
oh no, I was just letting everyone know. So it's not an expensive item. Okay, so Cade doesn't get it. So Shira and Aridin, or sorry, Throthkar and Aridin reroll.
Motherfucker!
And then Cher gets that one.
Okay, so Shira gets a Cloak of Resistance +1.
Okay.
I'm just a sad boy from a poor family.
Okay, so basically, Shira, that just gives you a +1 to all your saves.
Okay. I'll just keep that in mind. I'll add it to my
Yeah, just-
thing later.
I was gonna say, just add it to your sheet. Okay, so you guys continue marching around,
Wait.
trying to look for more stuff.
Me and Dwoggle have to roll for that amulet.
I mean, no one knows that it's magical.
It is pretty.
Maybe he thinks it's pretty.
Exactly. I did that in character. It is pretty. I want it.
Alright, so
I'm just going to point to the cloak.
I'm hesitant to let you do
Whip
it
its
simply
ass.
because the only reason it would be a benefit is because it's a natural armor amulet.
I'll give you the cloak. I don't care. I want that.
To be fair, I mean, what is your AC right now, Sharon?
No, I can let it happen.
Yep.
Okay.
Just out of
Knew that was
curiosity.
going to happen.
It's my AC is 19.
Oh.
What's dual goals like?
14.
Yeah.
That's with the amulet, isn't it?
That's with what?
Is that with the amulet?
No, it's without it.
Jesus.
No, I'll let Sleep keep it. I mean, like, if you told Throthgar what it was, he's a lot kinder than just, oh, it looks pretty. I kind of want it.
Throthgar rips your fucking arms off and takes it from you.
No, if you told like,
But I feel like I'm used to handling you by this point, and I word it way around it so that you
no,
don't
if you
want
just
it.
if you just tell him what it is, you just be like,
He uses big words! Throthgar's confused!
no, if you just told him like, it's like, oh yeah, this will make me like not get hit,
This will make me not die.
and then he'd be like, oh, it's magic. Okay.
Why am I friends with the fucking dumbass?
The village idiot.
I'm like friends with the cave
He's not
troll.
even just. He's not even like. And he's not an idiot and an insulter. He's just like. He's a village idiot that everyone's like, it's just Throthgar, he's dumb, but he's a big old cool dude.
Yeah.
We don't care, he's dumb, he's strong, and he's friendly, and he's nice. Okay, so you guys continue into the woods.
He's our BFG.
You said it was a +2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that should just be 2. I just want to double check that.
What's the stats on that shirt I got?
It's 1 second. Let me pull because it's a +1. I just had it up 1 second. Okay, you ready?
What was it called again? It was a mithril shirt, you said?
Chain shirt.
Oh, chain shirt. Okay.
Okay, so the armor shield bonus is +4. Or the armor bonus, rather. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, 1 second.
Yeah, I just put a +2 in
I'm
my
gonna take it from you in your sleep.
What was the armor bonus?
+4.
Okay.
Maximum dex is +4. Armor check is -2. And then the spell failure chance is 20%. And make sure you make it a +1, so you do the enhancement bonus at 1.
Alright.
And then, yeah, just set armor, and you'll be good. And then just make sure that that's factoring in properly. Yep.
Yep, looks good.
Alright. So, you guys continue going through the woods, kind of wandering.
Real quick, would there be like in here somewhere to put like the +1, or should I just put it in the description and keep it in mind?
For
The cloak of resistance.
just put it in the name. Just cloak of resistance +1.
Okay.
And then just under your saving throws, there should be like enhancement bonus or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can just put it under misc. Oops, I didn't mean to click that.
And then just put a +1 to each of them.
Yeah, just put 1 under all of them for misc. Neutral saves. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy fortitude resistance though. Alright, anyway, continue.
Okay, so you guys are kind of wandering around still trying to see if there's anything else before... I'd imagine you guys are basically just trying to now scout out, since you have a rough map to what you'd assume is where the Children of the Stone are located, as that's what the notes seem to insinuate. You guys are kind of just exploring the area, trying to map out what you can. You come into a clearing. Oh, sorry. With what appears to be some burned, like charred walls of what probably was a building at some point. And tacked to the walls is half a dozen bloody, flayed skins. Make a knowledge local check.
Is that all of us making that joke, or
Yeah, everyone can make it.
knowledge local? You said, right?
Yes.
I don't know anything.
I don't know exactly if that's a skill.
Alright,
Okay,
Brutus.
so
Darn.
okay, so you guys kind of it wasn't a very high check.
Yeah.
You recognize this as Gristledown. It's a tiny settlement that's in the Fangwood that kind of regularly trades with Faindinar.
And we found it burned to the ground.
It's burned to the ground with half a dozen flayed skins on the walls.
So cute.
And from around the corner comes out several. You see 3 skeletons and 1 skeleton which looks like it has some sort of like thin layer of skin around it. But it's not like a normal layer of skin, it's like a bloody, flayed skin.
Friend or foe?
Okay, let me just put you guys on this new map. Oops, cancel that. Okay, everybody can roll me initiative.
Roll for initiative!
Roll, Rika, roll, Rika, roll, Rika, roll.
Initiative.
I feel like in this campaign that Ilya's just happy that I don't roll so fucking high.
Yes.
It's okay. I'll be playing the role of Dex character. I can't roll shit.
Yes, my name is Kane. I'll be playing the role of your local
Please
dex-based
stop.
character.
And there goes my head.
Seriously.
I love you.
No, you don't. Obviously.
If I didn't love you, would I molest your ears?
Yes! 'Cause you're
I
apparently.
want to be close to you! I'm trying to get this token in place, but my Roll20 is lagging. I guess the internet is dying today. Yeah, I can't get these fucking things in place. Hold on. I cannot get skeletons to upload.
Oh boy.
Well, that's annoying. Let me just at least change the music a little bit.
They're
Please
already
don't.
dead. Why are they screaming?
I was gonna
Um,
just call out for Yamcha, but I think he just died.
Again.
That's all Yamcha does is die
And play baseball.
and die.
And then
And obsess
die creator
over
not playing baseball.
stuff that he could have had failed because now Vegeta has it.
Yeah, I can't get a skeleton token to upload. That's really annoying. Fuck, I wonder if I have any tokens I can use.
Let's use something random. Use a spider.
I can't. No, I can't use any tokens, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like, none of my tokens are loading.
We win!
Um,
Best by default. Best by default.
I didn't delete the spiders, did I? No, I did not. Okay.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you could like just draw like a circle or something and use it.
No, we're
you
gonna
know?
use spiders. And just fill out their health and their AC.
Also, I'm sorry, I don't know how to get rid of this. It's over here for you. Get it out of the way.
And the one with the blue dot is the one with skin on it.
I was just about to ask which one that was.
I thought they were zombies, skeleton things.
Why do you not listen to anything I
was
say?
about to say, he just explained why. He couldn't get any of his
None of the tokens are
Yeah.
loading. Like, I can't download a token offline, or I can't upload a token. Nothing's working.
Yeah.
It's okay, just use man spider.
Mudbar peg.
And to answer your question, I actually went to go get some food and a soda, so that's why I missed that.
Okay.
Well, why wouldn't you tell me that so I could have waited?
Because it was
Because you're a big old dummy.
just battle and I'm gonna hit the shit anyways.
Wow, just battle.
Saying you don't pay attention all the time when we're doing this.
I pay attention all the time.
He never does. He hates me.
You didn't pay attention then.
I would have if I was actually at my computer at that point.
That's
So
what
you
they
weren't
all
paying
say.
attention.
That's what they all say.
I'm not William.
We must kill you. Does this bring you back, Kate? Dan?
What?
The sound set.
All the spiders. They're gonna attack you and eat you.
Would you like
No, they had to
something?
listen to this fucking
Would you like
sound set
something
forever.
to
No, this is a sound set that we've heard quite a bit. Ding 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 ding.
I'm always partially convinced that it's Banjo-Kazooie music at first, but then it kicks up and clearly doesn't. And I'm saying,
Would you like something to drink? We've got milk, juice, water, spiders, Dr. Pepper. Spiders? Spiders it is then. No, that's not what I... But it was too... but it was too late. She was already pouring him a brimming cup full of spiders. Why is there so many spiders? Oh, God!
Okay. So first up is a skeleton. And these aren't just white bone dry skeletons. These are like skeletons that are dripping with blood. So
The
this
blood of their
is
people.
gonna shamble towards you. That's some movement anyways.
Me and Al are missing on the turn order, by the way.
Oh, are you? You're there for me. I guess because you autofilled.
This is,
Yeah, I don't see him either.
Yeah.
Literally, the only people I see on here is Fen, me, and the spiders.
yeah.
Oh, you don't see Kieran either? That's weird.
hmm
Yeah, okay, it doesn't mean. Let me fill in your initiatives then. I don't know why I didn't auto. I guess the autofill busted or something.
I don't know.
I was gonna say I clicked the button.
Yeah, no, it was on my initiative tracker.
Maybe it just freaked the fuck out.
Maybe.
Okay.
So first up is that one. Shambles towards you. Right on me bones! Next one.
Wait, did one of them move? Oh, there it goes.
Oh. He's supposed to be. This one's supposed to be right there.
Oh.
Okay, Throthgar.
I am going to. I'm gonna charge into this one.
Right on me bones!
Charge into this one, and I'm going to attack the club. And then Brutus is going to attack with his bite.
Okay, those would not hit.
Darn it.
Okay, Kieran.
You mean Doggo?
Do I mean Doggo?
Yes, it's fine.
Yes, you mean Doggo.
Oh, Kieran's a 9, not a fucking...
Yeah. Doggo got the good roll. Heard me talking shit. And Doggo's gonna come up to this one and take a good one.
Rattle me bones!
God damn it.
Why?
A 14 would not strike your target, as Finn would attempt to bite, and a drop of blood would splash him in the eye.
So that sounds like you did strike the target then.
He would attempt to, and blood would fall off and hit him in the eye, blinding him. He dies.
You guys.
Okay. The spider is going to... This skeleton is going to shamble forward.
I feel like if he's biting a skeleton, you should get like a +4 Doggo bonus because bones.
But bloody?
Hey, that's flavor.
Okay.
Killing me.
This one walks towards you and attempts to attack with a claw. And misses. Ugh. Okay, now it's Kieran's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the one in front of them.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose. The first attack will strike your target. Which one are you hitting? The one in front of Fen?
Yeah.
Okay, for 11 damage. Okay. Duogal.
Was the red one being attacked or not?
Kay just shot it.
Okay. I'm gonna team up with Human Lad here. And run up and swing it out with my axe. Modified 20.
A 20 would strike your target as your war axe would swing down and break the bones, and it would fall to the ground.
There's a dead corpse.
Okay,
Yell up.
this one
Yeah.
shambles up to Finn, attempts to attack Finn. Does an 18 hit?
I don't know.
Do I hit the doggo?
Maybe William should tell us.
He
Oh,
hates it.
sorry, I can't hear anything over the music.
And tell me these things so I can turn it down.
I said something like twice. Anyway, you hitting fun?
Yes.
Okay. He has 15 AC.
Okay, so an 18 hits.
How much?
Okay. 5 damage.
How did?
Okay, so now something interesting happens.
Uh-oh.
So, as the one with the blue dot is the one with skin. The skin lashes out and attempts to attack Throthgar.
Okay.
That's gross. Skin on the loose.
Okay, so that's a natural 20.
Of course it is.
Okay, let me just roll. Let me just Okay, this is piercing.
His skin is a piercing weapon?
It's transformative.
It's not skin.
Okay.
It just looks like skin.
Okay. Makes more sense then.
Must be like
Okay,
that,
so that's just double damage. Which isn't that big of a deal. It's not a lot of damage. Take 3 damage.
Okay.
And then attack number 2. Miss, because it's a 12. Attack number 3. 20, exactly.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
With AC, is it like, if he rolled a 19, would that still like miss or?
It's meet or beat.
beat your meat.
Okay.
Beat your meat, yes. Okay, does it... So take 2 points of damage, and it gets a free attempt at a grab. As it is a amorphous pile of flesh.
Okay.
What's my CMD? Okay, does a 19 beat your CMD?
CMD, yes, it does.
Okay, you are grappled, and as you are grappled, it gets an automatic constrict damage as it pins around you and starts sucking the life out of you.
Sucking the dick out of you.
How much damage do I take?
Can't
from
say that
or-
on stream,
What?
Ilya.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Fellatio!
Jeez.
Semen demon!
To be fair, that's stuff you can say on stream perfectly fine.
A cock in the
Okay,
mouth
it
is worth
says
2
this,
in the app.
as this layer of flesh attempts to engorge you.
Lewd.
Ew.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a little marker on you. What the fuck do I put as an enshroud marker?
I mean, you can put anything, we can remember what it is.
This.
Just put something from the Blue Girl on top of him.
No. Alright, and now it is Aridin. Taking a nap in the back.
Nope. He's gonna come up, and he's going to do the 1-2 punch.
You're gonna punch him.
Quite literally. Nope.
That's not a punch, and that's also a miss. That's what you get for lying to me. Okay. And this skelly man is gonna try to attack the doggo because he's a stupid skeleton and he has no comprehension of tech. 21. Shira, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that hits. Second attack misses. Okay, it's weak damage at the very least.
Yeah.
Take 3 damage.
I know I have to do another level thingy.
Okay, sure, you are grappled. I forgot to tell you, so you need to put
No,
the
you
grappled
said.
condition on your character.
Okay.
Now, you can try to break the grapple with either an opposed grapple check, so you would do a CMD, or CMB rather, or you could try to do a strength check, I believe. Let me double check that. Grapple. Oh wait, does he have improved grapple? He does not. So. Oh wait, never mind. That's not a. Never mind. You can. If you're grappled, you can attempt to break the grapple as a standard action, or if you succeed. Alternatively, if you succeed, you can become the Okay, so you can try to break the grapple with either a CMD check or CMB to try and beat his combat maneuver defense, or an escape artist check. If you succeed, you can act normally, or if you succeed, you could try to grapple him.
I'm guessing you were wrong about the strength check.
This does not allow a strength check. It's just
Okay.
a CMB, or escape artist. Which your CMB should be higher than your strength.
CMB. Where is CMB?
It's an attack.
Oh, attack. CMB. I mean, CMB is +4. Or...
Yeah, it's a +4. It's like that's your bonus to hit with a combat maneuver.
Actually, it's the same. So. Alright, yeah, but I'll do that. Try to break it. 19.
A 19.
And grapple +2 to grapple
Oh.
or escape a grapple.
Oh! Yeah, you beat his CMD. He's not very high.
Okay.
So you beat it. Are you just gonna break it and try to attack him, or are you gonna try and grapple him back?
Would I be trying to grapple the skeleton?
No, you'd be grappling this fleshy pile of flesh.
Rip it off of him.
No, it's off of the skeleton. It's on you. Like this thing jumped off of the
Oh.
skeleton and latched onto you.
Yeah.
Imagine
It's a
a carpet.
separate creature.
It's
Yeah, imagine a
symbiote.
carpet made of bloody flesh trying to eat you.
But what would I be able to do with it while grappling it? It's just...
If you grapple it, you deal automatic damage, technically, or you could do other grapple things. I don't know, dude. You could just throw it off you. It's up to you.
I kind of want to do something funny, but I'm not going to.
Wrestle the fleshy skin.
Like, I just imagine, like, Falcon was like, ugh, it's gross. He tosses it to the side and it lands on Eridan. Because he's just right over there.
You'd have to do a grapple check and everything for that, so.
No, I'm not going to do that, though. I
This
guess
is
I'll...
basically what it looks like.
I'm actually curious. I want to see this. Ugh,
That was on you.
gross. But yeah, I guess I'll try to like, grapple it. Put it in a
Okay,
chokehold.
You'll roll another CMB to try and beat his CMD. It's not very high, so
Okay.
you got a good chance.
Oh no.
Oh. Not with a 2. So you don't manage to grapple him, but you are no longer grappled, so
Okay.
that's a thing. And now Brutus can bite either one of the bony boys, or he can try to bite this fleshy thing.
He's gonna try to bite the fleshy thing.
Do it. A 21, I'm pretty certain that'll hit.
Does it trip it as well?
It actually cannot be tripped.
Oh. I switch. I want to attack one of the bone people. No.
Okay, this is the token I'm using for him, so I'm just gonna put him next to you.
Okay.
A 21 would hit your target. Let me check something.
And let me take off that grappled.
Uh-huh. It's dead.
Good.
The doesn't have a lot of health.
Fuck.
Okay, Finn.
Doggo.
It is Doggo turn.
Doggo. Doggo, doggo, doggo.
Doggo, doggo, doggo.
Doggo bite.
An 18 against the skeleton will hit.
And I forgot what was the trip as a CMB.
Yes.
You bite its leg off
Okay.
and it falls.
Alright, it is tripped.
Doggo gnaws on bones. It's like
Okay.
Am I thinking of something else?
What?
Isn't the trip like 1d4 or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of something else. Okay, so this guy tries to hit you. First attack is a natural 1. Second attack hits. It's Brutus, that is. Let me roll my d52. See what maybe I rip my own arm off.
He rips his own arm off and he uses as a weapon!
Okay, so he can no longer use that weapon for 1d6 rounds. So, 6 rounds, so he only has 1 attack now.
Yes! And did you say the other one hit?
The other one did hit, yes.
Okay, how much damage does it do?
Let me roll it.
And this is the Brutus, right?
Yes. It was a big old dummy skeleton. 4.
4.
He's kind of just hitting the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. Why can't they attack my doggo? Why can't they just attack you?
Because you're harder to get to. That's why the flesh thing jumped on you. It saw you and it was like, ooh, baby.
I want some of that ass.
That's
I
usually
don't
what
mean to
say.
brag, but I am pretty attractive.
Are you?
I mean,
Excuse you. Hrothgar is a handsome young man.
What's his charisma?
His charisma is... Hang on. A 14.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
actually moderately attractive.
For a half-a.
At least I can talk to people without pissing my pants.
at this point, I think the zombie's cuter.
Nobody.
Ironically enough, you have the same charisma as the skeleton.
Yep, the zombie's cuter.
But that's specifically because skeleton or undead don't have constitution scores, so they use their charisma for everything. An 18 would strike your target.
Yeah.
And that'll kill him.
Whee!
Dwoogle!
Hmm. Which one was the fleshy one?
It's dead already.
Yeah,
Oh,
the fleshy thing's dead. It was technically this one, though. The blue one.
The bottom blue one. There's 2 blue ones.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the bottom
Okay.
the bottom one was the flesh monster thing.
I know that you've freed up the room there. Which square is Brutus actually in?
He's in this one
Oh.
and this one. Like that's why
You can
that's why
technically
you
stay in the same square as him.
Yeah,
No, but I want to use my clone thing and I don't want to hit Brutus.
yeah. Like that's why I position him like this.
I think
Both
if
of
I
them.
move there, I should be fine, but I'm not sure. 'Cause I think
I
it would
can't
just
use
hit
any
like that.
tokens.
Yeah, no, I think it hits like that.
Or does it come out of you?
It comes out of you.
Oh yeah, shit, it comes on me.
So that would hit Brutus.
Yeah. Fuck.
No, it wouldn't.
I was saying, does it come out of like that, or does it come out of like that?
It comes out like this.
Okay. Then you're
No,
fine.
man. Yeah, man. Burning time.
Burn and 18 the children.
The Burninator.
Alright, roll your
Yeah,
roll
I'm
your
just looking for it. Still not used to
for
whole
high.
casting shit.
Burn the child.
Yeah.
Consume its flesh.
I'm just gonna run up here and just put my hand out and go.
PK Thunder!
PK
No,
fire.
Fire.
Pick up fire!
No, they're on fire.
No, it's Pete. I don't know, dude. I didn't play the garbage.
Big
Alright,
K
2d4.
Thunder. Big K Fire.
Big K
Giants. Never gonna catch me. I'm glad someone else knew that.
Yep, so just roll your 2d4, and then we'll do the damage to him.
What just happened with 2d4?
Okay, 5
Oh
damage.
wow, a crit and a fail at the same time.
Alright. Airden.
Hey. They're both up still.
Yes.
I'm gonna just.
You're gonna miss.
Yep.
Bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it plays off.
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay, he'll try to attack Duogal. Because
Well,
that's the
wouldn't I
last
get
thing
a-
to hit him.
Wouldn't I
Even
get
with your
a
bonus.
flex? Okay.
A flanking,
A
not a
flanking?
flex. A
I know.
flanking, not a flex
I know.
bonus.
Weird flex, but okay.
There we are. I want a flex.
Weird flank, but okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No.
He's not very intimidated.
So that'll miss. He tries to take 2 attacks at Duogal, so the last thing that actually hit him, and he misses. It is Throthgar's turn.
Dothgar is going to swing his club at this one because that is where the stupid skin thing came from. Aww.
You're gonna miss.
Okay, and then Brutus is going to try to bite at it as well.
Brutus will hit,
Good.
dealing damage. Which one's he hitting?
The same one as me, the blue one. The one that had the
Okay.
skin.
Alright, so it is dead.
Yes! I just imagine Brutus bit it, comes back, his head comes back up with a bone in his mouth. He's all happy.
Finn.
Dog stuff.
Fen is distracted, too busy nibbling on bones.
Yeah. Nom nom nom. Nope.
Miss.
Nom, nom.
Even with flanking, that is a miss. Kieran.
I'm gonna anchor and then give him the Pizzaga.
Oh my.
Oh my.
That's a very high roll.
Lewd.
So that'll kill him, even with half damage. And he's dead. Alright.
I'ma go over here, peek around the corner.
I'll shut the music off in a second. So, you guys defeat all of this.
The shred skin, as it is called, is wearing a necklace. There's also a canvas satchel, which seems to have some stuff in it. There's a 10-pound sack of coffee beans,
Coffee beans.
a masterwork kukri, and a healer's kit.
The fuck's a kukri?
It's like a dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to pick up the necklace.
Okay. Any spellcasters recognize this as a magical item.
I'm gonna hold it up to Dwogo. I found another shiny thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it to Eridan. This is a Hand of the Mage. This mummified elf hand hangs by a golden chain around the character's neck. It allows the wearer to utilize the spell Mage Hand at will.
Mage hand.
That definitely sounds the one
Okay, that's the wrong chat.
that can
Whoops.
actually use spells right now, which is not me.
Well, doesn't it? It lets anyone use it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, this just lets anyone use it.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
even if
It's not. Yeah, you don't have to be magical to use this.
Yeah.
And basically, Mage Hand, you point your finger at an object and can lift it and move it at will from a distance. As a move action, you can propel the object as far as 15 feet in any direction, though the spell ends if the distance between you and the object ever exceeds the spell's range. Basically, you get a ghost hand that can like move around stuff that's up to 5 pounds.
how heavy is the skin creature?
I don't know.
Is it under
I don't know if
5
it's a
pounds?
weight listed. Shut up.
I want to throw it.
Okay. So the buildings have obviously been set on fire. Kind of inside the building, you find not much except smoldering ruins. There is a small patch off to the side, which there's a small building off to the side, which if you go there, it contains. There's a 10-foot patch of earth that is just, if you touch it, it's still wet and is just stained red with blood. And no matter if you like pour some water on it, the ground continually stays wet and stained with blood.
That ain't normal.
Anyone who so wishes can make me a knowledge religion.
I will most likely fail, but here's something.
I do not have knowledge religion.
Knowledge religion 8. By the way, does anyone immediately actually want the mage hand necklace?
No.
Only if I can magically move arrows into people's faces.
No.
Or if I can magically masturbate.
You could actually use it to masturbate, 100%.
Weird flex, but okay.
Bizarre gloat, though permissible.
Does Dwogol have knowledge religion?
Don't think so. Oh yeah, he might do it.
So you're an
No,
orc.
no,
are you
I
sure?
have it as a class skill, but I have no points.
Okay. Eridan, with his check, you assume this is basically corrupted. This land has been ruined. This area has been ruined, probably thanks to like the restless spirits of the dead. You're assuming this is some sort of mass grave.
Yay. And we don't know any way to clear it.
I mean, you could probably dig it up and try to give them a proper burial.
So, yeah, I'm going to suggest that to the other people. Let them know if we bury them, then the corruption of this land will hopefully cease. I think it's the only way that we're going to clean up the land here.
Bury the skeletons, we'd have to?
Bury the
what?
corpses.
Corpse? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So you guys spend takes a while. It's about 4 hours. After you dig it up, you find these mangled and just partially decayed corpses that were kind of just tossed in there.
I'm going to have them do it. I'm just going to stand there and supervise. Since I made this suggestion, I'm going to stand there and look pretty.
And as he tries to
Robert's
stand
gonna
there,
pat him on
Filing
the
his
back.
nails.
Make him fall inside.
he's gonna lift. Dothgar walks over and lifts him up by like the back of his shirt and puts him next to us. Dig.
Standing there looking pretty.
I like how this was a redemption arc, and to the point of where he was now just immediately goes, "Nah, I don't actually care what they think of me."
That's his redemption.
So,
He
among-
doesn't care.
You find some money scattered among the dirt, like kind of tossed around in the dirt. You also find 4. I'm just going to give you what they are: 4 +1 frost crossbow bolts, a plain gold wedding band, and a silver medal emblazoned with the crest of Mendev. And you guys bury the corpses and maybe say a couple words and go on your way.
Okay.
I think as you guys kind of walk off late into the night, maybe go and make camp somewhere. I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand here look pretty.
Nah, Throthgar dragged you over, made you work.
Nope.
Yes.
Garden's too good for that work.
Okay.
Doesn't like these human tools.
Then use your hands.
Nope. Too pretty.
It doesn't matter. We're in the wilderness.
Tell the dogs to dig.
They were.
Well, then problem solved.
Alright, then
They enjoy it.
they're more useful than you.
Yep.
Why do we keep the elf around?
I don't know. I think we should leave him at the camp next time.
Okay.
He doesn't
So,
help
yeah.
out there either.
I think we'll go ahead and end there.
But Ilya wanted to do more.
Not like you have anything to do tomorrow.
Oh, go shopping here.
It's totally fine. You act like I'm not gonna be like still up till like 3 a.m. tonight.
That's not what I was ending.
3 a.m. Lucky numbers, gonna have to push those up a little bit.
I still have to be semi-responsible.
Hey, I've had my job for God knows how long, and I basically half run it. And I'm still just a fucking lowly member.
I know.
I'm responsible.
I'm not working tomorrow.
Same
I
fam.
mean, that doesn't mean you're not responsible. It just means you're not working.
That just means you've got weird fucking holidays.
And when
Yeah,
I
it's an American thing.
I'm gonna lie, I keep forgetting that you actually have it.
Also, Dan, you didn't want the mage hand necklace, right?
No, because I'd have to choose one or the other.
Okay.
I have one amulet.
Yeah.
I want that.
Just because you were, I think
Also,
you were
on top
the.
of that, Mage Hand isn't really anything I'd see my character really need or wanting.
Very cool. It's just because you were the only person I didn't. I don't think I heard really answer.
No, I wasn't saying anything because I just literally didn't want it. Dwogue was more of a physical person. Like, he has all these spells and everything, but he's a physical person. He likes this hard work, hence why he. She said she needed wood chop, and he ran out there to fucking chop it.
Yeah. To be fair, it's not like you can lift too much with this thing. It's like what? Would you say, Ilya? 5 pounds is the max.
5
Yeah.
pounds, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Adric had. Adric had that. Partly because I just saw it as something that was sort of like a Susano hand sort of thing that went well with his summoner thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing loot right now. So.
Now this makes me wonder. Can I catch an arrow mid flight?
Nope, because that is a feat.
Mhm.
You need a feat to catch arrows.
But it's less than 5
Could I-
pounds.
But could I catch it in my bow and then simultaneously fire it back?
No. If you had the feat, possibly.
That'd be cool. It'd be like really badass.
He's going for the real Legolas reactions.
But yeah, like Throthgar is kind of the same where he doesn't really need this. He's just like, nobody wants it. This is kind of neat, and puts it on.
I mean, we could sell it.
Yeah.
So when we eventually get to a civilization, we could sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could use it as trade barter
Yeah.
to someone
Exactly.
for later. Come across someone that has something we want.
Plus,
Lucky this.
plus Throthgar, I feel like Throthgar's the kind of guy who'd be like since like everyone's kind of down and now, he'd be like trying to entertain people, or like trying to like entertain the kids. I'd be like, watch this.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it makes like a cup float.
Well, that's like the other thing. It could be used back at camp for someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Now uses Mage Hand. Now can carry another body.
Yeah. So like, Throthgar's gonna get back to camp, and he's gonna be telling the kids a story. It's like, look, Throthgar is very smart. I can control things with my mind.
Drink comes in out of nowhere.
Smack yourself in the face.
Watch this. Holds hand out like a just holds hand out. Cup just. Chug. Oh, this wasn't what I thought it was. This was the spit cup.
That beats more than a piss.
Oh my fucking god.
I just love like this fucking inherent rivalry. Just like both get on like great, but we just have this internal rivalry between the two of us.
Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna hop off for the night.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's right, I gotta give you XP.
Good night, all.
Oh, well.
Good night.
No, I'm gonna go jump in another chat for a bit.
Alright, I'll talk to you probably tomorrow, Dan. I might work on the server tonight.
No, okay. No,
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna deafen real quick. I'm gonna end the stream.
Wow.
Oh shush. Okay. That was fun. I'm gonna throw it over to Golden Tot. Alright. I've been a little not too consistent with the streams recently, but I'm gonna try to do one on Friday if I can. Maybe Thursday after work if I feel up to it. So yeah. There you guys over to Golden Ties playing some Final Fantasy if he's still on. Yeah. Bye.